Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, another Friday, another stream. I'm a bit tired today. I don't know if it shows. But, yeah, so yeah, usual old thing. We'll just have a chat about anything. You know, don't matter what. Yeah, I'll come over in a minute. I can't see the comment in a minute. I'll probably wake up a bit in a minute when I get going. Yeah, a bit tired. So yeah, if you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe. If you like weapons and that, and you're watching this back, you will like this channel. I do lots of weapon related videos, all of this kind of stuff. You know, you can see it there. It's on display for you. Body armor, stuff like that. There's stuff down there. All gets videos done on it. And if you wanted to support this channel, there's a Patreon account where you can join for $1, and you get your name on there and other benefits. And if you shop at Amazon, Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk or GearBest, use the links I provide and shop at those websites, and I'll get something like 7 to 10% of what you spend at no cost to you. So you can support me that way. Right, I'll come over to the comments now. Right, I'm just going to refresh this page. Turn this round. Play. Put live chat on. Right, so Zed not Z, you right, mate? And Liam's on, right, Liam? Weapons and stuff. If I ever say Liam, there's not a lot of people on at the minute, but if I ever say Liam, most of you lot will know I mean weapons and stuff, don't you? He said, as usual, late notifications. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah, don't surprise me, mate. And Dominic, you right, mate? What have we got on so far? Maybe they haven't sent it out. There's 8 viewers. Yeah, if I look a bit like I'm falling asleep, it's because I probably actually am nearly falling asleep. So I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to do the whole 3 hours, but we'll see if I wake up or not. I've had a cup of coffee, but coffee don't seem to wake me up that much anyway. I can drink a coffee before I go to bed. It don't affect me. So yeah, we'll see. When I get chatting, get a bit into it, I'll probably wake up a bit. If I go off screen and you hear me slapping myself, that's because I'm trying to wake myself up. It's a good old slap around the face and wake up a bit. I ain't going to do that on camera. CJ Rat Trapping, you right, mate? I watched your trap the other day, one of your videos, not your newest one, but the one before. Had that rat actually had a rat trap actually like hit it on the head then, and it managed to get out and live? Yeah, quite interesting that was. I think I was watching on something that I couldn't comment on there. If I watch on like my PlayStation 3, I can't comment. Commander, you right, mate? I'm from southern England. The closest I'll tell you is Buckinghamshire. They're not far from London. Then what he said, just so we don't get on to the subject later on, but we probably will. What did you have for dinner tonight? Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather talk about it now than later. You're right. Someone else would bring it up anyway, wouldn't they? Today I had it was Mexican, so we had garlic and herb wedges, crispy chicken fajitas, and refried beans. I nearly said refried brains then, because that's what we call them as a joke, refried brains. Yeah, and refried beans. Wasn't bad. I cooked it up. Well, actually saying that, no. Someone else cooked the wedges, because they can do better wedges than me. Fuck, I tell you, I'm tired as fuck. I only had 6 hours sleep, which for some people that's all right, but it's not for me. I have to have at least 8 if I'm going to feel all right. Weapons Off said, I was refreshing my page since a few minutes ago, and it didn't show up until you had started. Games I used to get the early warning ones. Yeah, I may have to go back to what I used to do. When I used to I would schedule this sort of I'd settle this up in the morning, so it would be on the channel for like 8 hours, but changed it to see if the trolls wouldn't be on so much. It seemed to work, but I may go back to leaving it on the channel for a while. We'll have to see what happens. Bristol, you right, mate? He said, just been notified. How's you? Yeah, not bad. Really, really fucking tired though. I don't know if I look at it, but right, Callum. He said I'll have pizza when I get in. You still at work then? Commander said you should kill some watermelons. Water jugs a bit boring. Yeah, they're free though. That's the only thing. They're free, and I can get them out of the kitchen. But I definitely would do watermelons. It's just getting them. I can't drive, so it's having to go there, get them, buy them, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind doing some watermelon cutting. That would be good. I'll see what I can do. The Pro Force, right, mate? Oh, he's on. Yeah, I was going to say. Was that you asking about the lanyards? Yeah, it was. Yeah, lanyard on a tactical pen, smart or useless? What do you lot reckon? A lanyard on a tactical pen. I was having to think about it a minute ago. I think it would be useful, but the only thing I thought of, if say the police ever saw you with a tactical pen with a lanyard on it, they may think you was going to try and use it as a weapon. But as long as you never said it was a weapon, you could just say that's an easy way to carry it. Yeah, that's the only thing I would worry about is potentially making it look more like something tactical. The good thing with tactical pens is as long as they stay looking like a pen, you can't really say anything. Yeah, hopefully some of these lot will tell you what they think about lanyards on a tactical pen. If they don't, I'll just ask again. They're not easy. Yeah, spaghetti bolognese. I like a bit of spaghetti bolognese, mate. DJ rat trap. Yeah, the rat trap failed. Don't know why. Yeah, so you see it sort of clamp on its head, don't you? King Kong, you're right, mate. He said, great, I've caught the live stream. Thanks for taking your time to put these on. Oh, cheers for watching. Callum said he's walking home. Jeans and Jumper said, all right, mate, evening all. You're right. Exazula said, evening, Mike. Good couple of vids, mate. Gloves look good, as said. Little ditty bag, good kit. Yeah. I'm a bit tired tonight, if anyone wonders, if I start being like I'm falling asleep. Yeah, the bag I think will be perfect for me. It's just what I want. I don't need a big bag. You end up carrying a big bag and it's just got a little bit in the bottom of it, isn't it? It's pointless. Yeah, the gloves, what I'll have to do some other tests. But they do work. They're they're not perfect. You can cut through them. But those couple of the greater and the round blade and the blade, it did protect against them, but it won't if you keep doing it. But yeah, majority of the time it's only going to be one slice, and then you're going to bit stop it, aren't you? You're going to if it's doing it yourself, you're going to stop. Slingshot Warrior, right, mate? Then not he said lanyards would irritate the hell out of me on a pen. Yeah, I don't think I could get on with a lanyard on a tactical pen. Just get one. See if I can find a bit of paragraph. I've got a lanyard in here somewhere. I bet I'll find it now, but it's usually something. We still see it. I've got a ready tied lanyard in here. It's difficult, isn't it? When you want something, can't find it. Fuck's sake, it's difficult. It pisses me off like this. Let's just use this as an imitation for a lanyard. I don't want to get too behind in the things. Matty, you alright, mate? Weapons Love said, yeah, I just used a pocket clip on my pen. Yeah, let's say you had a lanyard like this coming off of it. It would definitely help if you was going to use it in a tactical situation. But I don't know, I think it might get on my nerves too much. But, if that's what you want, it probably wouldn't get on your nerves, would it? Rummaging through the drawer, I know. Yeah, it was really. Well, doing it extra loud, so at least you could still Was it just silence? It's going to pop out the chat a minute, so it's a bit bigger. Right, where am I? Matt Collins said, wakey, wakey. Oh, I need it, mate, I tell you. Got any subscribers can recommend a decent scribe tool to mark center line on blank knives? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't help you there. I said, did you reply if those gloves would work for gardening against thorns? I did reply today, and yeah, I think that's what they'd be perfect for, Liam. I think they would be excellent for something like that. I need to do a bit more tests on needle and puncture tests, but yeah, I think they'd be good for that. I was going to get them out, but I've put them away. I've put them in with my body armor. Slingshot Warrior said, I'm still waiting for my tactical pitch. Your tactical pitch? Introduced to tactical pens. I don't own a design tactical pen, but I carry a Stanley pen screwdriver, a couple of bits each end. I don't think I'd put a lanyard on a T-pen. Would you recommend a decent cheap one? What tactical pen? I'll tell you what, that one there is fucking brilliant. This stainless steel one, but they don't do it now. If you go on my latest EDC video, and I've put a link for a very similar one to this. Yeah, less than a tenner, stainless steel with a tungsten steel tip, and the pen is in that bit, so you can, and the tips hit the breaking bits there, the glass breakers there, so you can hold it like that. When it's the other way around, they're a bit, you know, your thumb, if you're going to put your thumb on the top, it's on a spike. Callum said we'll get snagged on things or door handles, yeah. Matt Collins said, tried using drill bit trick, wanted to start collecting a decent tools to make my own devices. Yeah, I don't know about the decent scribe tool. Yeah, maybe someone who someone might be able to help you there, mate. It was a little sound effects of you looking for the pen or the Pro Force factory device. Yeah, so the advice seems to be yeah, you could, but I think it's more personal preference, personally. If you like it, if you want one on it, I don't see why not anyway. But I don't think I wouldn't want one on it personally. Weapons Off said, great, then not getting notifications anymore when you reply to comments on your videos. Bloody joke, on it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I replied to that today about 2 or 3 o'clock when I was on my phone. So I don't know if that would have made a difference. It was the day after you put the message on. Maybe that's why. Actually, said I was out the other day with the wife. He said she'd seen a bull with 3 cocks. Pulled the other one. Oh, and Slingshot Warrior was saying tactical pitchfork. Nice. Callum said Boca pen is the one I use. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm getting in the post from GearBest. In the post, was in fucking post. The other one of these that I was talking about, so it's another stainless steel pen with just a slightly different design because this one's been discontinued. But these are fucking good, these are. And a new tactical pen that I found that's got a glass breaker, a torch that faces out that way, that takes a AAA battery and has a whistle in it and then has a spiked end. The only thing is it's a tactical pen that don't have a pen. They call it a tactical pen, but it's more of a tactical torch, really, that looks like a pen. But you could still use it like a stylus, I suppose. But yeah, it's got a torch, glass breaker, whistle, and a nice fucking decent point on it. And about 15 quid, I think. Ratnik said, hi, did I miss something? Nah, not really, mate. No, are you, mate? All right. Nicholas Zulu said tactical pen, cheers, 10 quid, not bad, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look on my I can't even fucking talk. Latest EDC video. And there's a link, it should say tactical pen, something like that, and you'll see the one similar to this. Because I prefer these big, heavy stainless steel ones. They fucking break glass so easily, and they're quite heavy for a pen. Whereas the aluminium ones are extremely light. They don't feel like they'd hit as hard. Marcus, you right, mate? And not Z said you can buy proper scribing tools, I believe. Matt Collins said, knife-eyed wrecked from heartbeat. How long a wait did yours? What was you on about? Gear best. Oh, gear best. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes you can wait up to 6 weeks for gear best stuff. Sometimes you can wait 2 weeks. So yeah, all I would ever say is if you ever get stuff from gear best, be prepared to wait for 6 weeks. Sometimes it's the fucking customs have opened it and fucked about with it, and they're not bothered sending it on. And some people say it's because gear best stick these yellow stickers on, and that holds them up. You know, I don't know what that's about personally. It's just something that someone said on video of mine once. Marcus said, I get your replies okay, Mike. Rumsfeld said, think they changed the notification settings, tried to alter it. Nick Review said, that torch pen sounds fucking great. Add a link. Right. Let me get I'll have to make it into an affiliate link first, just so if you do buy it. Right, hang on. So I've just got to go onto my GearBest thing quickly, and I'll just make it into an affiliate link. Shouldn't take a minute. Right, hang on. Put this back on a live chat. Right, this should be an affiliate link to that torch I just mentioned. Just check it. I've done the wrong one. Yeah, I'll do a review on it soon. I ain't got it yet, but I've asked for it. I understood what you meant in the end, Matt. Don't worry about it, mate. That is what you meant. How long does it take, didn't it? Yeah. Look, Mank says smoking a fat head of gelato 33. Marcus said, I like Gibbous. Yeah, I do. No, I've never had a problem with them. So I know some people say they do, but I've never had a problem with them personally either. I saw a new horror comedy trailer. That's an 80s nostalgia called Skeleton in the Closet. Nice. I'll have to look into that. Ninja Jumper said, hang on, if I've missed anyone's comments, I've got it on the Snapchat again. Snapchat? Did I just say Snapchat then? I mean, that's how tired I am. I can't even fucking talk. Live chat. Right, just checking the comments. Jeans and Jumper said to McMahon, exotic, never heard of that one before. Ratnick said there will soon be tactical spoons, but I think some kind of things. I bet there are tactical spoons. No, I bet there are. I bet there already is a tactical spoon. Weapons said, I think people in the UK that have problems are generally custom related, not the seller. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right there. Yeah, I think it is the customs. Yeah, actually, Zulu, looks bloody good, doesn't it? Yeah, I've asked for one of them. I'll do a review when it comes. But yeah, doesn't that look decent? How much is it? Yeah, £9.76. So yeah, it's got a glass breaker on the top. One of the things it's got a proper Cree LED torch. Takes a good battery as well, AAA. So you ain't got to fuck about with weird watch batteries and crap like that, because that always does me in. I hate having to find shitty weird batteries for flashlights. Decent bit of power. I think it's got a couple of brightnesses. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Mark said I'll have a go at that pen. Looks nice. Yeah, I think so, doesn't it? Looks good. Yeah. Make sure you get it through my links. That link I said should have been I'm pretty sure, as I did just make that myself, that should be a affiliate link, unless I messed it up. Yeah, 10. Some of the stuff you can find on GearBest are great. Do find some good unusual stuff on there, because a lot of people, you'll see a lot of reviews where people try and they'll get the most expensive thing and then they'll sell it to their viewers. And I tend to try and get stuff I want and that I think you lot would want. That's why you'll see a lot of it is tactical pens, legal carry knives, the bags and that. I try and get stuff that I think we'd all want and that could be useful for people like us. You know, every now and then I'll get other stuff because sometimes there's, I might as well get as much as I can. But a majority of the stuff I get is stuff I actually want and I think we'd all want. But that looks really good. Then D said, I have a Balisong spoon, if that counts. Yeah, that definitely counts, mate. That would be a tactical fucking, that would be a tactical spoon, wouldn't it? Counted, mate. Better make sure we ban all metal pens. Yeah, and then hopefully they'll make them out of, well, I don't know. Try to think. I nearly said titanium for a second, and that was metal, in it. I say weird things. You got to let me off today. I'm so tired. Stream going all right. It's buffering where I am, and that says it's not live. No, back now. That was me messing it up. Where am I? Actually, you said tactical pen. It's spot on. The torch for me is a clincher. Like you said, the battery is easy. Good shot. Callum Pete says there's a Callum Pete impersonator, I think. Oh, look. His icon's not normally that colour. No, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Things what I said, my aunt bought 2 million volt taser flashlight with a hidden dagger and a bar spray legal here. Yeah, that sounds brilliant, mate. I do like them kind of things. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Right, where am I? Marcus, buying stuff from the US is unbelievably expensive when it comes to customs charges. Not worth because of that. Yeah, I don't get a lot of stuff from America, so I don't know, but yeah, I'll take your word for it. So if I order from the GearBest, you get a commission. Yes, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, you order that, and using that link, just you write that link, order it, and I should get. I don't know how much I'll get. 10%, maybe about $1, which is all right. It all adds up. Women's stuff said, looks like someone is imitating Callum unless he's changed his account. Yeah, I did have a quick check, and I did notice those differently. Yeah, cheers for sorting it out, Liam. I need you on today. I'm so bloody tired. It's a dangerous thing doing a chat tired. That's why I couldn't ever do a drunk stream, because you need to be in control. I could just imagine how bad a live stream would go if you was drunk. I think we can got it on the. Yeah, Callum's so famous now, he's getting people imitating him. Unless it wasn't and it was a genuine person, and we've accidentally blocked her. Just happens to have the exact same name as one of our viewers, regulars. Extinction Warrior said 2 bad tasers are illegal in the UK. Yeah. Weapons, I've said it's you know who banned him twice before. He imitated you on this stream. Ratnick said, can you tell which days you have? Well, I do streams every Friday and Saturday, guaranteed. Well, I say that's, yeah. They're Friday and Saturday, but occasionally I'll have one of those days off because I may be going out. So about once a month or maybe every couple of months, I'll have either the Friday or the Saturday off. But yes, every Friday, every Saturday, 8 o'clock to 11:30, as long as I'm not tired. And then occasionally I'll do a random one in the week sometime. Yeah, guaranteed every Friday, every Saturday, 8:30. They're the only ones I do regularly. Like the only one I do at an actual time. So my normal videos, I might put them on in the morning. I might put them on in the evening. I didn't have time to do a video today. I wanted to, but I had so much going on. Partly why I'm so tired. I've not really stopped. Barely even been in up here all day. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, 8:30. Set an alarm. Black Bricks, right, mate? Kerno, right, mate? He said, I used to like your drunk chats. Yeah. I never done a live one, did I? But yeah, the drunk video, yeah. I could do a drunk video because I know at least then I can like there's no live element to it. Like from other people. I ain't got to control trolls and stuff like that. Yeah. I might still do that occasionally. I was thinking next time I go out, I might do a going out EDC. So you'll see my stuff when I'm going to the pub or to a party, and what I would wear and what I'd take. And I may have had a few drinks while I do it. Ginger Jump said, I wish I had a copycat. I missed that, yeah. Ginger Jump said, I'm drinking a few beers. Not quite as drunk as last week. Fell asleep at some point. Ah, bloody hell, did you? Ratnick said, thanks. Stuff said, there was an article in the local news today about those weird clouds last night. Ah, no. Did you take any pictures, did you say? You'd have to show me them. I know you went out and had a look, but I couldn't remember if you said you were taking pictures. Marcus said, secure Team 10 stuff. Extinction Warrior said, did you see Stranger Things? No, I've not watched that yet, mate. I have got Series 1 ready to watch, though. So, yeah, I will watch it eventually. But just, I ain't got round to it yet. There's quite a few things I'm going to watch soon. Just having a look at a quick message here. So I'll have a quick look at that now, as the stream is a little bit slow. The comments. Unusual. Oh, yeah, well, I didn't expect that, actually. When you said straight line clouds, I didn't actually expect them to look like that. Now, that's pretty mental, actually, isn't it? I like that. That looks really bizarre. It looks really artificial, doesn't it? That's not what I was expecting. You know, when you said straight lines, I thought they're like that. But they're not. They're like that, aren't they? I suppose it all depends what direction you're looking, but... DJ, Blightman, had the jeans and jumper. One local man here got drunk and fell asleep in the middle of a football match. Nice. Don't worry about me. If anyone does a reference to something and I don't get it, don't worry about it, especially tonight. Yeah, let me know. Actually, if you get it, I can always go on the thing and have a look. On the associate thing, it tells you when people order stuff. It doesn't tell you who ordered it or anything, but you can, you know when someone has. Yeah, have another look. Things that Warren said, was it better in the UK during the 80s or in America during the 80s? I don't know. I don't know. I reckon it don't matter where you live. It was always better in the 80s, though, wasn't it? 80s is definitely my favourite era. I took some photos, but it was too dark to see them clearly. Alan Pete said, was talking to an American about weapons, and he said, what do you have for self or home defence? When I told him that would be illegal to have anything for self-defence, he couldn't believe it. Crazy how it is. Yeah. Yeah, it must be really bizarre to Americans, especially if they don't know. I said in the UK, 80s was where everyone was worried about being nuked. Yeah, I suppose. Well, a kid in the 80s, and it was good being a kid in the 80s because you didn't know. Because I was totally unaware of things like that as a kid in the 80s. England Jum said, Blight man, it's afternoon drinking that does it for me. As soon as it's dark, I'm sleepy. Yeah, day drinking in the day used to do that to me. Especially if you started early, you'd be falling asleep by the afternoon. Especially if it was hot as well. DJ Blight said, where is the Saab bomber explosion located? Marcus said, Slingshot Warrior. I was in both places at that time, and it was fairly similar. Gas Mask Reviewer, you right, mate? Slingshot Warrior said, America in the 80s was awesome. Weapons stuff somewhere in Siberia, but most Soviet nuclear tests were carried out in Kazakhstan. Local are still suffering today. Test location called the Polygon. Kerner said, I love afternoon drinking. Yeah, I only drink 7 o'clock onwards nowadays. And I don't mean in the morning. That's my viewer said, yeah, bit late though. What time is it where you're from then? Warren said the Reagan era was a pretty good time. Dean said Friday afternoon pub garden with mates in the summer is my heaven. Yeah. Like I said, it was, mate. America then was 24-hour shops, etc., whereas UK closed at 5 p.m. and on Sundays. I really like the 24-hour culture, still do. She just saying hello to Marcus and DJ Blight. Mike, when's the new Twitch stream coming? I doubt it'll be tonight. I'm too tired unless I wake up. I drastically wake up. So I might do one tomorrow in the day if you're up for that. Because now I've got the affiliate status. I don't have to worry if no one watches. I can literally stream any time now on Twitch, and if no one watches, it doesn't matter now. I just had to get up to an average of 3 views, so I had to do it all at the same every time, 9:30 to make sure people knew I was doing it. Yeah, probably tomorrow in the day. When I said 80s America looked great from all the stuff on. Yeah, it certainly does look good. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wouldn't know what 80s America was like apart from films and stuff. So, what a fucking idiot! Christ's sake. So just talking about a comment there that's been deleted. Well, where am I? Slingshot Warrior said good stuff. Guys, I meant a bit late to the stream. Sorry, I'm UK. I know it's not your fault, mate. I'm very tired tonight, so I'm reading stuff wrong and reading it wrong in my head, if you know what I mean. Slingshot Warrior said it was great. Ratnick said the biggest nuclear test ever carried out on an island. Could Novia Zambia or New Land in English. Marcus Bratton said America is massively cheaper than here for everything. Yeah, stuff, you right, mate? They're not really sure the UK had the best music in the 80s. Though. Yeah, I could definitely agree with you there. Alan said mod or rocker. Oh, I don't know. I don't know there, you know. That's a hard one for me. Don't know. As a teenager, I would have been a rocker, I reckon. But if I went back with the mentality I've got now, I'd probably be a mod. Definitely a teenager would have been a rocker, definitely. Ted Not Z said Carlin Beach rocker. And stuff said hey. Marcus said he'd be a mod. Carlin said he'd be a rocker. Yeah, I think all different men. My mentality is slightly different now, and music tastes are probably different now. And I do like dressing up smart when I go out, anyway. Fiona said I subbed to your Twitch when your YouTube was on shaky ground. Never used it though. Yeah, I think I saw you. I think I saw your follow on there. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it's there if you ever want to join in data. There's anyone on here. If you ever want to get in on a daytime chat with me, join this Twitch, and you can have you can chat to me. Sometimes there's only like 4 of us on there, so you can get a really good chat. If anyone's interested in that, like Liam's on there. Right, weapons and stuff is on there. Who is Liam? Callum Peach is on there. You get Richard Smith on there. Bullfrog, Scarface, a couple of others. There's only like 6 of us regular ones on there, so you can have a really good detailed chat with us. Yeah, that's that there. Twitch TV WeaponCollector, and it's just me playing a computer game, and I can talk to you. So instead of seeing me, you can still hear me. It's exactly the same as this, but what you see on the screen is a computer game. Weapons, I've said to Ratnik, 1986 SAR bomb, and a few others were done there. SAR was one of the energy was recorded going around the earth 3 times. Oh, bloody hell. Marcus Bratton said Quadrophenia. Yeah, good film that. Ian Jump said he'd be a greaser. Things that Warren said I like Scorpions. 80s movies was good. 80s music and 80s movies, yeah. Marcus said 70s movies were the best. I don't know what it is. I've got this thing about 80s music, you see. So the thing is, a lot of 80s movies have 80s music in it. Because I really like 80s music, I tend to love 80s films. 60s and 70s music, I don't tend to like it so much. The sort of more popular music, anyway. But as Marcus said, like The Godfather was 70s, yeah, because that's got more, not got popular music in, has it? If that makes sense. Like like I like the westerns, Ennio Morricone music. The 80s films have a lot of 80s pop music in that I really like. That's the only way I could explain it, really. Gremlin UK said can't watch. What do you mean, mate? You can't see the screen, or? Robins, I've said Ratnik, 1986 mushroom cloud went over 40 miles high, I believe. Bloody hell. Well, some of them were. They dressed better in the 80s, though. Ratnik said, what's your favourite movie? Mine is Rambo. You know what? For me to say my favourite movie is very, very hard. Because it's different in different genres. I like The Thing for a horror film, but then there's also other horrors. Like I like The Shining. I like Halloween. I like Brain Dead, Bad Taste. The Godfather. Once Upon a Time in the West. The Good, Bad, the Ugly. Scarface. Natural Born Killers. God, there's loads. I don't have one I think better over all of the others, really, but those would be all my top best ones. Marcus Spratley said Godfather was 70s. Actually, said just ordered 2 of those pens. Nice. They look good to me. Bloody good find, I think. I'm glad I found them. I was having a good search through there the other day, and that's what I came up with them and the tactical stainless steel tactical pens. Like I said, to get away with Steve McQueen, I said, crazy to think Castle Bravo at 15 megatons, I suppose that is, was the power of 1,000 Hiroshimas. Starbomb was over 3,000 Hiroshimas. Bloody hell. Gremlin, what the fuck are you lot talking about? So, talk about anything we want, mate. You can talk about whatever you want. Yeah, just films, mate. Back to the Thing is excellent. TJ, back to the Gremlins. Rodcut, right, mate. Secret Wars of the 80s. He'd have the best horror. Yeah, you can say that again. Weapons and Stuff, Commando, and the other sort of thing was, yeah. Commando would probably be somewhere up there in some of my favourite films, especially favourite nostalgia films, because they take me back to when I was a kid. Fucking Commando, and that was probably one of the ones that got me onto weapons, partly, like more into them. So I was always into it anyway. Like I said, Sopranos or Boardwalk Empire. Do you know what? I ain't seen either of them, but I want to. Sopranos was too far into it before I was going to watch it, and then I couldn't afford to get it on DVD. Boardwalk Empire would definitely watch that. I will watch them eventually, I think. Hector Zulu said 80s complete horror. Yeah. I do love a good 80s horror. I've got quite a few up there. Marcus Brackley said I can be on Gearbox Fast. Yeah, I think I was the other day. As I mentioned, I had a really, really, really good look through there, and I'll tell you what I asked for in the end. Just going to see if this is. Oh, it's gone off already. That was weird. I accidentally hung it up. Where was I? I asked for that a stainless steel tactical pen like that, the torch tactical pen, a helmet, like a tactical helmet, and a couple of non-locking knives that I thought people would like. EDC legal carry knives. Other stuff said was watching Trinity and Beyond there. They're quite amazing the world survived the Cold War, to be honest. Yeah, very fascinating era, and must have been quite scary to live through if you was an adult and knew what was going on. Like I said, I was alive then, but I was not aware of anything at the time. Things that were said, many indie horror films in the 80s and martial arts films and action are good. Yeah, definitely. Marcus said you missed out big time, Mike. Oh, I will definitely watch them. What I'll do, I'll probably get them on DVD one day. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. It was ringing, but it didn't. When I looked, there was nothing on there. Dean Jump said, watching films and TV shows from the 80s and 90s reminds you how much the world has changed recently. Yeah. Gremlin said, what about You're All Too Young to Know? Fistful of Dollars. Yeah, I love Fistful of Dollars. Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Once Upon a Time in the West. Some of my favourite films. Yeah, well, I'm so pretty sure we all know the spaghetti westerns. I've got the special editions to all of them spaghetti westerns. I love them. They get better as they go along. The thing I noticed with Sergio Leone, because he didn't do a lot of films. I think he only directed about 8 or something. When you watch them, you can actually see him becoming a better director as they go through. By the time he gets to Once Upon a Time in the West, fucking hell, he's got it like fucking perfection. Honestly, Once Upon a Time in the West is a brilliant western, in my opinion. And then you got Once Upon a Time in America, but that was all fucked up on it. All the editing's fucked up for that, and it doesn't really make sense. I don't think it was finished properly, was it? Gremlin said, watch now. Timbo, right, mate? He said, I saw Hugh the Winged Serpent and Time Shift in the 80s. So awful. They were brilliant. I don't think I've seen them. I think it was that it's changed all right and not always for the better. No. better technology, but no, that technology and that the internet has now brought on a hell of a lot of shit that we have to put up with and freak shows. But I do like having all the good technology in that. I'm as smart said, all right, Mike. All right, mate. And he said, if you could go back in time to witness any historical battle, which would you choose? Possibly 1066, but then we lost that, didn't we? Maybe I wouldn't mind going back and seeing maybe the Iranian embassy. No, that's not a battle, but I wouldn't mind watching any SAS stuff. That'd be really interesting. Gremlin said, good on you. Off, mate. Jinx and jump by me. The comments are going fucking mad now. Where am I? Marcus said, Mike, get second-hand DVDs from Music Magpie, dead cheap. The thing is, that's where I get my games from now, so yeah, I will do that. Right, it's a Cold War in a nutshell. Should I push the red button or not? No, sir. Just wait until they respond. Yeah. Sometimes it was just sure luck. During naval archery in 1983, the world didn't end as a Soviet commander called off an automatic strike trigger by. Yeah, I've read about that. And you was on about it on your stream the other day, weren't you? That was very interesting. Yeah, and that bloke did save the world, really, didn't he? As you said, he got done at first, didn't he? But now he's been given medals, hasn't he? And he said, Pale Rider was a good film. Giving us a bit of a remake of Shane. Yeah, Shane's good as well. I like that. Pale Rider's good. Yeah, I do like the old Clint Eastwood ones. Henry Shaw said phone call could be Microsoft engineers. I'll tell you who that was. That's my American mate who comes to visit me. He rings me up on Facebook. You can talk then without without actually having to ring someone up, pay for it. I'm way behind on the comments. They went mad for a second then. Ancient Warrior said Red Dawn was an awesome film. I've still not seen that, but I've got it. Yeah, I like the Tarantino films, Peach. A lot of his big influences are Sergio Leone. He likes to get Ennio Morricone music in his films. Yeah, I think why I like Quentin Tarantino's films is because he likes the same films I like. So a lot of his films have heavy influences on other really good films. Some people say it's ripping off, but I don't. It's more he's influenced by them and he's doing a tribute to them. That's how I see it. Yeah, I like Tarantino's films. Rod Kirkbride, Once Upon a Time in America, is brilliant. It is good, isn't it? Yeah, slightly messed up. It doesn't quite make sense, I think, but only a little bit. Like there's bits missing, isn't there? But yeah, no, it is good, isn't it? Good gangster film. Kerno said, but look what some people got away with in the 80s. Marcus Bratley said to Iron Man Spartan, brilliant question. Battle of Britain or D-Day? Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. But yeah, D-Day would be, yeah. Yes, I'm a huge fan of Wes Craven. Yeah, I like Wes Craven. Victor said, biggest memoirs of the 80s, Falkland Campaign, miners' strikes, Braddock rioting, racial awareness, street fighting. Getting news to Jimmy Savile. So said, did you bring a horse for me? Looks like a horse short. Oh, you bought too many. Yeah. That's fistful of dollars in it. Or in it. I'll go mad now. Or is that Power Ride? I don't know now. I've questioned myself now. No, it's bloody Once Time in the West now, fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm so tired. Right, where am I? Right, Marcus said Red Dawn was brilliant. Fuck's sake. Just reading that one that Liam had to hide. Then it was he said you didn't get to see much of the Iranian embassy affair, to be honest. That happened 2 days after I was born. Slingshot Warrior said it was Marcus. Deborah Ward, you right, Deborah? Don't have many women on here. Good to see you on. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Hector Zoo said 1066. Firstly, Hastings has sod all to do with it. Pevensey Bay is where they put in battle named after skirmish where it happened. I expected Marcus, the Battle of Britain would be epic. Yeah, the Mad Max films was good. Slingshot. Like I said, yeah, Battle of Britain. I think I remember Patrick Swayze. Like I said, Smith was the main Russian dude with the muscles. Yeah, I think, Liam, I put myself off talking about Clint Eastwood, then that's all I could picture in my head when I was saying it. Mark Brackley says Smith. I read that. I must watch it. Tarantino makes good films. He loves to put perverted shit in them. That's a bit much. As I said, Once Upon a Time in the West at the very beginning on the platform. Like I said, The Wild Bunch. Yeah, The Wild Bunch is good. Yeah, I do like that. I like that because it's older cowboys, isn't it? And it's the end of the cowboy era. And I think that was also Sam Peckinpah's last Western, wasn't it? So it was his farewell to the Western, set in the times when Cars was just coming in. So it was the end of the Western era, you know, cowboys on horses. And it's also about, well, I won't say anymore, but the whole film is like the end of things, isn't it? Yeah, very good. I think that like their last big score they was going to do, wasn't it? Big robbery. Like a lot of lasts. Yeah, I do like that. Very good film. Next to do, so 1066 continued the Battle of Stamford Bridge. Howard was a military genius after sorting out Viking retards at the bridge, marked back the coast. Think heavy CQB, long march, double time. Yeah, and that's what done him in, didn't it? Them having to come all the way back down from that first fight, wasn't it? Ratnick said, do you film Good Watch Out, We're Mad? I like it a lot. Do you film Good Watch Out, We're Mad? I don't know what that means, mate. Am I reading that wrong? Yeah, he did say some mistakes there. Write that one again, Ratnick. I can't make out what it is. Who said the women dressed better in the 80s. X-Ray Zulu said continue to do it again against a well-sorted force. Red flag, no quarter given, none required. Toughen up. Yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Marcus Brackley said, I like the big shoulders on women's jackets. Oh, the old shoulder pads, yeah. Dean Jump said, X-Ray Zulu, I heard Harold should have waited for his brother to join with the fight. There was no need to attack the Normans so quickly. Yeah, see, I can't remember a lot about it now, but I've been to there, been and done the whole tour of it all, and listened to the things. It was interesting because you could listen to it from the French perspective and the English perspective. I didn't listen to the French perspective, though. Marcus Brackley said, correct, Mike Peckinpah was the boss. He was good, wasn't he? It was good. Yeah. The Wild Bunch was a very good film. He just had my self-defense spray returned to me. Oh, nice. What actually happened then? Had the police took it off you like recently, or? I noticed normally you get it back empty, or you don't get it back at all because they've sprayed it. Ratnick said, sorry, some mistakes there. Oh, do I know the film Watch Out, We're Mad? No, I've never heard of that. Such as I like Straw Dogs. Yeah, I've got Straw Dogs on DVD. That is quite good. Quite a strange film, isn't it? Yeah. I think it was a blue collar women didn't have big shoulders, and a lot of them wore tight spandex. Let's not get too. I was going to say something. I'm not going to. We may have women watching. Be respectful. I'm as much as the best Western ever is Unforgiven, about a retired bad man gunslinger forced back into a fight because of death. Yeah, I like that. And, you know, when they talked to him about the stuff he did, and he can't remember any of it because he was drunk when he did most of it, wasn't he? Yeah, I love that. I can sort of relate to that a bit because I've done weird things in my life. I can't remember any of them. People tell me stories that I've done. As far as I'm aware, I can't remember any of it. Yeah, he does that a lot in that. He's done all these weird fucked up things, and he got a massive reputation for it. And yeah, half of it you can't even remember. Or he was blind drunk, wasn't he? Yeah, very good. I do like that. Like I said, yeah, Unforgiven was brilliant. Kerner said, did anyone buy a brolly through you, Mike? They were, they are the very best quality. One person definitely did, Kerner, yeah, because I got I got a thing saying I got about 10 quid commission for it. So yeah, one person did. I'll have to do some more videos on it, see if I can get it out there a bit more. Weapons, I said, have you seen Open Range? That's a good modernist western with a good shootout at the end. No, you know what? I've not seen that, but I wanted to. That's Kevin Costner and what's his name from The Godfather, isn't it? Robert Duvall, isn't it? Yeah. Richard, you right, mate? And he said, hi, Mike. Finished the spearhead. Got 6-foot shaft, just waiting on the new camera to arrive. By the way, anyone joining who noticed I look very tired or I'm talking a bit weird, it's that I'm extremely tired. Yeah, I'm nearly falling asleep at the minute. So, yeah, if I read things wrong or really slowly or just seem a bit more mental than normal, that's why. Right, where am I? Things or I said the cartoons were better in the 80s. I'm at Spot said, do you like Platoon? Yeah, I like Platoon. Yeah, that's good. I got that on DVD. Who said I read it as Duke William was on a do or die mission. He burnt the boats. He came in as a clear message. Remember, behind William was a larger force making for Eastbourne around there. Like I said, I remember it now. Yeah, I've not seen it, but I want to. DJ wrapped up and I was taken 2 weeks ago, unused. No, at least you got it back, and it's that surprised me. Normally, you don't get it back, or the fucking thing's been fired because they fired it to test what's in it. Maybe someone knew their stuff, looked at it, and yeah. Marcus Bratton said Ronin or Heat. Yeah, that's a hard one. They're both good films, aren't they? You know, I don't know. Probably Heat. As I said, and Robert Duvall is a great something grandson of Robert E. Lee. Oh, I did not know that. Blimey, yeah, that's amazing. Like I said, not heard of that before. Great bit of trivia though. Ian Jump said, do you ever drink coffee? Yeah, yeah. I had a coffee just before I drink black coffee all the time, mate. Yeah. Not all the time. For 3 or 4 a day. But yeah, because I had one just before the stream, I don't want another one. Because if I do drink too much, I start to not be able to read the things properly and I start like not being able to talk properly. He said, I like the taste, but end up drinking too much and get jittery as fuck. Yeah. Ratnick said, what's your favourite war movie? My favourite is Battle of Britain. You know what? I don't know. I quite often come back to Apocalypse Now Redux. I like the Redux version. Got like 45 minutes added to it, I think. That's good. There's quite a few war movies I've not seen, though. I think I've said to Marcus Batley, they look pretty similar as well. They got him to play Lee in Gods and Generals for that reason. I must like to have you seen the movie 44 Minutes? About a true bank robbery in 1997. They wore custom Kevlar suits and was inspired by Heat the movie. No, I've not seen that. I'll check that out, mate. I think it was American 80s cartoons were badass Thundercats. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Yeah, we had all that over here as well. Yeah. They're all things I had in my childhood as well, yeah. All of them, Thundercats, Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons was good. I actually really like that. Yeah, Ghostbusters. I had Thundercat wallpaper in this room, in fact. Next is who said modern western. Do not see broke up your back doors. Not about cowboys, it's all buggered if I know. Marcus said, nice one, I'll look it up. Cheers. Yeah, let's have a look at that picture then. Yeah, do look very similar there, don't they? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you can see why they used Used him. Richard Smith was shooting the arm at Black Hawk today. Shot through 2 bolt flights on the first 4 shots. Got to get some new bolts. X-Ray Zulu, you got one of them crossbows, ain't you? Richard Smith's just got one as well. Yeah, Dunkirk I've not seen. I said the German version of Stalingrad from the 90s is very good, but pretty low budget. Yeah, Scooby-Doo, bloody hell, yeah, Scooby-Doo. Garno said you need a dirty burger and some liquor. I think I do, mate. I think I do. Seems like what I said. Never cared for Scooby-Doo. I used to like Scooby-Doo. Marcus said British Expeditionary Force. Yeah, which ones was that? Let me look that up for me if that's what I think it is. No, I don't know now. Don't really know a lot about them, mate. They're not. He said Enemy at the Gates is a good war movie. Yeah, not seen that. Pete said the 8mm BB ones, and the next review said Black Hawk. Yes, mate. I think they're okay. Heavy, good enough. Yeah, I think Peach might be interested in one. And Richard got one. I can't remember which one he got, but yeah, I knew you got one as well, didn't you? Actually, I'll check them out one day. Oh, also, you didn't like Inspector Gadget either. I used to like that. Now I've got the fucking Inspector Gadget song stuck in my fucking head. Ratnick said the weapons and stuff. Enemy at the Gates is a great movie about the Battle of Stalingrad, but I've seen some movie Battle of Stalingrad from Soviet Union made in 1949. Marcus said the one that came back from Dunkirk, Mike. Oh, right. Is that who that was? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit, so as I said, I'm very tired, so a lot of things, I can't quite get it. Then not see Downfall, yeah, I've not seen that either. Richard said Inhumanoids was a good cartoon, the one with monsters, tendril and decompose. You know what, I've never even heard of that one, Rich. I said Fallen with Denzel Washington, brilliant. Yeah, you'll be surprised. There's quite a few war films I've not seen. Quite like the Vietnam ones, but for quite a few years, there was never any good, in my opinion, good modern war films where they actually centered around British troops. It was normally that old problem of, for English people anyway, it being a foreign film and not even really mentioning that the British was in the war most of the time. You know, considering us and the French was the first people in World War II with the fucking Germans. You know, no one was in it any earlier than us, as far as I'm aware. You know, we was very early into it, weren't we? Yeah, in a lot of films, they act like we're not in it. So yeah, that's what I would like to see. A nice modern war film, very well made, but actually centering around UK troops. I'd love to see an SAS one, World War II SAS film. No one's ever done one yet, I don't think. But yeah, Dunkirk, that is exactly, yeah, that is a modern one, all about British troops, I suppose, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, in the like 90s, no 2000, there wasn't a lot of them. Right, better catch up here. Thomas Martin said German military in World War II used totally original tactics and are copied in the world today. Very cutting edge stuff. Yeah, trapdoor. Stay away from that trapdoor. Yeah, my niece and nephew watch that now on you know, online on YouTube. Yeah, they've seen that trapdoor. Things. Had a great lunch, really great lasagna and breadsticks. Yeah, oh no, look, he's brought up dinner. We said someone would. Who was it who said? At rhubarb and custard. Yeah, I think that's slightly before my time, that one. Hitler was a Dunkirk. It adds to the argument Hitler wasn't interested in a war with the British. Whole battalion strengths were held back. yes, pounded the beaches. Bloody our nose. And stuff said Poland was technically in it. Yeah, well, I didn't mention Poland because that was obvious, wasn't it? You know, Germany and Poland, and then we declared war on Germany, didn't we? But I didn't mention Poland because I thought that was you know, obvious, wasn't it? That's what started it, wasn't it? But yeah, you know, same reason I didn't mention the Germans really. Marcus Bratley said that's a really good point, right? Richard said, I got the compound one, the Black Hawk crossbow. It's accurate with bolts, considering it's not designed to shoot standard crossbow bolts. I'm not smart to the bridge too far. Yeah, not seen that. I said the way back is a really good one. Then not Z said I think the old black and white Dunkirk film is better than the new one, to be honest. Again, never seen that. Victor Zulu said Dunkirk continued. A lot of French and Belgium were pulled off in place of our lads. Right, I want to see a film centered around the SS troops during World War II in Africa. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'd like to see, Ratnick. I'd love that. Yeah. That would have been the SS originals, wouldn't it? What they actually call. They're called the originals. Pete said, Jake, I need my money, Jake. Yeah, training does with. Yeah, never seen that. Marcus Bratley said to Exo Julie they were evacuating their own country's cars. Ethan Jumper said, do you know has there ever been a film about World War II in North Africa? I had a neighbour as a kid who fought there in a tank division. I'm not really sure, mate. As far as I'm aware, I've never seen a World War II SAS film. That's what I would like to see. Also, I like movies that accurately depict ancient battles. Yeah. That's what 1066 would be interesting. Are there any 1066 films, actually? Weapons Officer said, The Wild Geese is a good film set in Africa during the 70s. I think paramilitaries and communists funded soldiers. It was Marcus, but yeah, surrendered their own. World War II is a lot darker than we think. Pete said, good film. I bet it's free on YouTube. Yeah, I could get it. It's just, yeah. Ah, so there is one, but it's didn't have nothing to do with 1066 in it. And then Pete said, no, 1066 film, Mike. The camera was not. Oh, what the fuck's the bio tapestry then? Can't they just fucking That is the film, isn't it? The bio tapestry. Then he said there are quite a few films about World War II in North Africa. Things you said, did anyone see Cobra Kai? I've not seen that yet, but that's another one I will watch. Was that a film just for the invasion? That's weird, isn't it? Unless they're planning on a sequel. I was told heard of it, but never seen it. Then he said, my old man was in the RAF in North Africa. What was I just going to look up then? Fuck, I don't know. Something made me think, oh, I'll look that up quickly. Banny said hello from Turkey. You all right, mate? That is weird. Just had something in my head. I just saw something then. I thought, oh, I'll look that up quickly. Ratnick said the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan happened in 1979. Mostly Soviet were involved, but Czechoslovakia and some other countries of Warsaw Pact were there too. Yeah, I'll get it eventually. Slingshot, definitely. I've had someone else recommend it me as well. I've got my little favourite EDC knife on me at the minute. Tell you what, they've been selling good on Gearbest recently through my links. Must have sold at least 3 or 4 of them this month. Got another one on the way. This is the best one, I think. I'd like this with a slightly different blade shape, but this is the best one for the amount of tools. Fanny said, hello, man. Yeah, good to see you on, mate. Fanny said, do people today think Hitler as a military man because what he wore in films and photos, when in reality, of course, he was just a pathetic politician. And as he said, but yeah. Himself said, then I've not properly watched The Beast of War. Pete said, I'm well happy with my knives. Yeah, good, aren't they? I've ordered that black-handled one with the more pointy blade, but it's only got that tool on it. So it's just that and a blade, but it's got a nice sort of more pointy blade. But yeah, I'd like this. Well, do you know what I could do? Fucking hell, I just thought I could swap the blade over. If it's actually the same, I could take that blade out, put it in this one. I might have to do that. Yes, that's going to be a new video series, I think. What I'll do, I'll tell people about buying which one you want buy this one, and then get which one you like the blade shape, swap the blades around. The little black one I don't think does. The little black one is like this one, I'll show you. There's another little black one. There's another little black one like this one, Peach. No glass breaker, but it's just got this one tool, but it's got a more pointy blade than that. So it's basically this one with a better shaped blade. Yeah, now I've just had that revelation. Yeah, I can swap the fucking blades over, can I? I'm sure they'd be the same. No, I was always streaming on here, Bullfrog. I meant I won't be streaming PlayStation 4 tonight. Right, better go back up. Banny said his favourite film is Arog. I've never seen that. Lil Blyat's on. As you said, was Africa. Please don't forget LRDG. Yeah. Undoubtedly Royal Marines are a special force. Pete said it has a little glass breaker on it too. Randy said it was a Turkish film. My man Smart said, Mike, do you know what film this is from? Guns for show, knives for pro. Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels. Yeah, that's one I can remember. And what he said, you can get the black one with the same tools as the Tanto one. I'll have to look that up. The only thing, I'll tell you why, when I tried to get them for review stuff, she'll only let me have stuff that's in stock. And I've never seen that one in stock. The only one I've seen in stock is the one I'm getting. And it's basically this one with a different shaped blade. No glass breaker and only one tool. I suppose if I bought it myself, I could get the other one. But because, as I said, she only lets me ask for things that's in stock. Neil Blight said, I heard about the EU gun ban yesterday. It's fucking ridiculous. What's that then, mate? The EU gun ban. Webber said to Kerner, of course, he fucked Germany later by deciding he was an expert strategist. Just going to write this down. Dean Jump said, oh, I like the blade shape. Yeah, I must admit, I like the Tanto. There's nothing wrong with it, but it looks a bit threatening in a way, don't it? When you have an EDC knife over here, you want it to be as nice looking as possible. Actually, the Westware, this one's got an all right sort of non-threatening blade. Brattley said no semi-auto weapons in EU. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's the one you've got, Peach. You'd have to have a look on there. Ratnick said, I read that. Sometimes I said, no, fuck on. Wonder what would happen if in 1939 Hitler died and was placed with Germans but left someone competent. Yeah, very interesting. Rolf said, hey, Colonel, I saw your comment on Jack's Asylum. Colonel Bud, small world. Said something about Elvis Travels. That guy is a turd. Colonel said, being a purist is not good. Mark back said, yeah, Tanner picked a sharp. And yeah, that's the other thing. You're better off with just a nice curved edge, because this one's also got a bit of a, that down there is not straight either, that goes inwards. But I do like that though, it's my favourite little EDC one. I'm as Martin said, bit of pain never hurt anyone, if you know what I mean. Colonel said, Bullfrog, you're on Boits too. Pete said, you know the jackknives with the folding spike, they got that on Gearbest. Yeah, you know what, Pete, I asked for that because I fucking want that as well, but it wasn't in stock. What it is, it's probably in stock to buy, but for me to ask for it for free, I think they have to have a certain amount in stock, otherwise they won't send me them. Yeah, I asked for that, and she said they didn't have them, so yeah, I couldn't get it. But I want that fucking, yeah, that jackknife remake. Yeah, that was on the list. Jackknife, not jackknife. Yeah, it's jackknife. Yeah, jackknife. Yeah, with a folding spike. Yeah, I asked for that. Yeah, I'll have to buy it myself, I reckon. If I do want that, I may just buy it. £6, 12p. Mike said, oh, a couple of CRKT kiss knives and they're awful to sharpen. Yeah, I remember the old CRKT kiss knives. That was the first frame lock knife I ever saw. I said, if you live in the country with tight weapons controls, walking stick is the best solution. What other Sandman moves have I got? Tell you what else I want. I did find. Now, this is what that other one, the blade. It'd be a similar blade to that, but with the flipper. So it would be this knife, but with a more pointy blade like that, with the flipper on it. Yeah, you got this one, Peach. That one. That's got the couple of tools and the glass breaker. Just it ain't got the flipper. So it ain't got the little guard. Ones with the guards are the best ones. But I did find another knife. The other one I wanted, there's a folding knife on there, non-locking folding knife on there that has something like I think it's a 9cm blade with a flipper, and I thought it'd be the perfect thing to buy. Cut the blade down, and then you'd have something similar to this, where you've got a really good, decent sized handle, because obviously this blade was longer originally, and I cut it down. So it means you have a really decent sized handle. You'd have a flipper, but you'd have to cut the blade down a bit for it to be legal. But again, they didn't have that, so I may have to buy that myself. I can give you a link to that if you want it, if you want to see what I'm on about. Let me know if anyone's interested. Yeah, the Kiss Fix blade's quite nice. I'm about a fishing rod and air rifle for Max Food Harvest. Yeah, I think so. Definitely a good. And then trapping as well. You want to know trapping? What I said. Got that one. I made myself out of natural wood. Pete said both mine have flippers. Flipping EDC, yeah. I was a flipping EDC for you. Alright, I'll send you the link. It won't be a affiliate link though. Because I don't know. Actually, I'll turn it into an affiliate link quickly. What one was it? Yeah. So if you bought this, you would have to grind the blade down to legal size, but you'd have a fucking good knife. you could reshape the blade to any shape you want, and it would have a big handle as well. But you would have to grind the blade down smaller. And cut a bit off of it. Little Blight said, I normally carry an up and out because pretty much everything suitable for self-defense is either illegal to carry or completely illegal. Bullfrog said, what is it? Oh, I don't know what you mean, Bullfrog, but we was on about legal carry knives that have a flipper. It acts as a little guard. We are pumped. He said, Mike, mate, you should get a shotgun license. It's easy to get. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what. Funny thing is, I sort of do know how easy it is because my cousin's got one. He lives in a flat. Yeah, it's the police thing. I wouldn't really want the police coming around my house, even though I'm not doing anything. I just, you know, even if it's once. But I do know it is a lot easier than you think, isn't it? Yeah, this is legal to carry. My man's right. I said, I reckon 177 beats 22. Yeah, yeah, you're right. For weight, yeah, you could carry more pellets, couldn't you? Or I said, I have a video of my walking stick markers. Pizza, tant, or sheep's foot. Well, either, because you're going to cut that tip off anyway because the blade's too long, Peach. So I don't think it would matter what one you bought. You're going to have to cut that blade down because it's too long. But it would mean you'd have a nice big handle, flipper. But yeah, I'd have to buy one first because they wouldn't send me one because they didn't have it. Right, and it says, "Do you have some bayonet?" Yeah, I got one bayonet on that gun there in the middle. Thanks for orders. Thanks, both. Tell me what it is. Yeah, you tell me what you're asking. What it is. There's so many comments. I don't know who you're talking to anymore. If you're talking to me or. Oh yeah, he says they're the knife. Well, the thing is, it's a bit too complicated. Right, it's a San Renmu 7094 STX PNH T4. Yeah. Just look on my channel. Look on my go on to my latest DDC video and then look in the description for that and there'll be a link to this knife. Deans and Jump said if you join a shotgun club you can keep it there and they won't visit the house. Yeah, but will they have to come around your house once though at least? Or they'll still have to talk to them, wouldn't they? Thing is, I'm not going to bother. Don't worry about it. I ain't interested in it. Yeah, it's just I don't want to you know. It'd be good to think, but no, I would never use it. I'd never be able to use it. I would never go out to use it. Conan said never worth them snooping. Keep the snoops out your business. Yeah. Pete said, Liam, when you ask Gear best to send you some stuff? And he said, no, I don't have the space. I must watch the 410 shotgun is better than 12 bore because 410 can fire 45 long cut too. Yes, what did you think of that knife then, Pete? You could do you see what I mean there? You'd have to cut that blade down because it's too long. But you'd have a flipper guard, you'd have a nice big handle, it's all metal. But you'd definitely have to make the blade shorter because it's too long. So you should make a tactical pitchfork. You got to sell it to me. Sell it to me, thing shot. Tell me what makes it tactical. CJ said, bought the Bayo thing two-way radio walkie-talkie long range today. Well, that's another thing I was thinking about getting. The walkie-talkies, but I don't really know what I'm looking at the minute. Maybe next time I'll look into that and get some, because it would be a useful thing to have, because that's one of the things I don't have. Zulu said, UK EDC knives, I'm a confirmed Victorinox user. In my opinion, absolutely spot on kit. I've noticed a few vids for UK EDC knives of a few Victorinox. I recommend them highly, but I own others. Oh, I do like the Victorinoxes. I highly recommend them and do love them. But I can't get them for free off a GearBest, so. But I would, I tell you, I would have the whole fucking range if I could get them off a GearBest for nothing. But they are very good. Little bit expensive, but I think they are worth the money, because nothing ever really goes wrong on a Victorinox, does it? Me personally, I've never had anything go wrong with a Victorinox ever, and I've abused them. Pete said, "Yeah, I did the same with an Upper L12. Easy to do." Bullfrog said he loves his Victorinox watch. I'm about to choose a weapon from your board. Scenario 2 zombie runners are breaking down your front door. And what we're imagining, they all work? Or what? You let me know. All work, or the ones that I could actually use? Oh, fuck, said Victorinox knife. Marcus is just sub to Sanctuary Warrior. Does anyone still believe the police are employed to protect the public? Bullfrog likes our Wenger knives. Marcus said San Renmu 710 are excellent. Yeah, I like all the San Renmus. This is a good one. This is a I don't know what one, but this is a San Renmu that I cut the blade down because this was too big. But what it's done, it's got a really nice, decent sized handle, and with a blade that's like 1 millimeter under the legal limit. So it's got a very nice, decent sized blade when you compare it to these others. These are almost half an inch too short. I prefer it just under, personally. But yeah, they are very good. I do like them. Little Blight to direct way. First, my pocket knife was children's Victorian. I still have it lying around since like 9 years. I'm as smart said no in real life. Probably the under 50 round crossbow there, and I don't know, maybe the it'd be definitely that crossbow, and then on the board, either the sword up the top or the newly modded machete, or maybe the pickaxe handle down the end for breaking some skulls. Or I said a flat pitchfork with one spike in the longer than the other two. Friends said UK military use Victorinox knives. Bear Grylls knives. Never had a Bear Grylls knife or a Gerber knife, I don't think. Pete said if you cut it down proper and don't overheat it, it can be, yeah, be a new 5. Yeah, this would be probably one of the best ones if it had a little flipper foot on it. And it's you know, but I love the size of the blade on that. It's just under the legal limit, and it's big. Next is on EDC's knives. I'll keep an eye on your reviews. I'm looking out at a few now, just on Victorinox. Yeah, price wise, but if you look about, you get the odd colour. They're bargains to have. Oh, nice. That's a good point. He said the slingshot, or I think you mean gardening fork. They have 3 tines. Pitchfork, they only have 2. Yeah. Maybe the Americans call them something different. Who knows? Yeah, there's a new one for you then, Bullfrog. They're not these. No, I read that one. Marcus Bratt said agreed. 300 over Bear Grylls Parang. Very good. I must I'd love to film The Shining. I can watch it over and over. Yeah, I love The Shining. There's a nice long version of that as well. That's got, I think, something like 25 minutes added on. Nearly 3 hours long, I think it is, or 3 hours 25 minutes, something like that. I can't remember now. Yeah, there's a long version of The Shining. Yeah, and I can. Yeah, I love it. All right, where am I? Or yeah, the spike in the middle would be longer. Wolfrog said Wolfer penknife is good. Some of the others are bad though. Yeah, I know a couple of Wolfer ones that are or one Wolfer one that's all right. Like I said, the fork is for frog hunting, I think. I just have a Google picture of all 3 or 4 prongs and things that I said it would be like a trident. Well, saying about things like that, that's the thing. If they ever banned all weapons in this country, that's what you'd have to go back to. It would have to go back to actual sporting goods and tools. Can't stop you having fucking sporting goods, and they can't stop you having fucking tools. Unless they're going to make you have a fucking license to own a fucking axe, a machete, a baseball bat, a meat cleaver, um, no end of stuff. Yeah, bush hook, bill hook, yeah. They're not going to make you have a license to carry them kind of thing. So, any idea what they added to the long version? There's just some cut out scenes. Obviously, yeah. Sorry, that's a bit fucking obvious, isn't it? Ignore me, Leo. The only bit I can definitely remember, there's a bit with Wendy running around the hotel later on and seeing the dining room different, some weird skeleton in the dining room. It's a lot of scenes like that, a lot of atmospheric scenes. I don't know if I better even say that then. Right, sorry, I just need to check something quickly. Yeah, just getting rid of a troll before he could troll. Nothing better than get rid of a troll before they can troll. Right. Said not Z said then Google's wrong then. Goldfrog said that. I'm about to say, Mike, did you sell your HW45 great pistol? Yeah, I did. Do you know what? I could never get on with the sights on it. I don't really hit anything with it. Yeah, it was a fucking decent gun though, but it needed different sights for me. Exogen said prangs. I don't own one, however. A mini Dooku by Condor. Have a look. Comes recommended to me by Jungle Liver. I'm saving now. I'll look that up, mate. I said a bush hook bill hook is pretty much polar. Bill Blyat said I recently bought a new fixed blade knife. Moella Scout's knife, sharp and pointy as hell. And top it off, barely legal carry length blade from Germany for Germany. Nice, that sounds good, mate. Marcus said they put back what was lost in the edit. Yeah, nice. Then if it's a good film, I do love a good long version. No. Pete said ban all tools. You have to call a guy around to put up a shelf. Yeah, you would. Yeah, the legal shelf maker. Yeah. Tony said, why are crossbows not banned in the UK? Who knows, mate? Don't tempt it. Super G mounted, are you religious? No, mate, not in the slightest. Things that was exactly more low key. Sounds interesting. I'll see if I can find that. Don't know if it's an option on my Blu-ray. Super G Man said, why did he get banned? Because if he was the person he was referring to, he's a fucking troll. And yeah, who was just being a dick last time. Yeah. So the only person who asked me to show the katana last time was a troll. So yeah. Bill Blatt said, well, in the EU wants to ban them now. Seems really like they want to have all the laws more stupid in the UK. Norfolk said he's Mary McCoy from the Sea of Trials. I reckon so, mate. I reckon so. Actually, said carrying items, the cold steel shovel, I'd recommend that. You can strap it on the outside if you wanted to, or simply stroll down the street. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yeah. Like I said, I've got a Stoger air rifle that's crap for sighting in. Yeah, you know what? I could never, ever get on with the HW45 sights. I couldn't hit anything. I couldn't even hit a fucking can half the time. So just one, I think they was just too wide at the back. I would have needed some kind of custom sights for it. And then I was skint, and then I sold it. Well, Fox Mike, I just got a 15 kill strike on Coronation Street, new PlayStation 4 game. Good for you. Get any trophies for it? I don't know how you say your name, Pyx, but hi, you right, mate? Executed replica guns, nice looking, accurate ASK 74. Nice. I think what Aura said. If they're spikes and says spear points, it's easier to get away with. Look like what the EU now trying to ban crossbows. Are they? I didn't know that. Now I'm kidding when I said what I'm kidding, Kerno. Don't worry about that. Now I'm joking. But no, I'm surprised they're not trying to ban them. I think like the newspapers in this country are. The Sun tries to get them banned all the time. My man Spartan said, did you see that viral video of the guy shooting a pellet in someone's face? This is what makes us decent weapons owners up. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, like fucking idiot, wasn't he? Pete said, I don't care if they ban crossbows. I lost mine in a boating accident a few weeks ago. Yeah, so did I. That's the green screen there. Actually, with Marcus, yeah, shovel agreed, mate. You can put a good edge on them. However, I keep mine as a working edge, not knife sharp, but not blunt. I'm caught up finally. I hate it when I have to try and rush for fucking catch up. Has everyone been liking the stream? I hope you have. All right, Jumble Sound Bird, good to see you on, mate. How come Little Blyat's comments that colour up there? That's not been that's weird, isn't it? It's not a different colour, but it's Bullfrog said boating accident. I assume not in the Sea of Trials. No, I hope not, because you never get your stuff back then, would you? Oh no, sorry. Not supposed to, it's disappeared, isn't it? Yes, Jumper said a friend of mine stayed alive in Korea with a shovel as a weapon. Romans said only real accounts in the participation at the moment. In the participants. Might have a quick look while I'm there. Oh, there's quite a few in there, yeah. Always nice to see there's quite a few. Little Blyats, when you go up to yeah, little like, well, the EU wants to ban them now. That's in a slightly grayer font to me, like the hidden comments. There's a little like, well, in the UK wants to ban them now. Really seems like they want to have laws more stupid than the UK. But there's no, it don't need approving or anything. Weird. They're bizarre. Why said they are a variety of shapes and you can make the forks into a flat bottom or triangle crossed. Yeah, I'll have to have a think about that, mate. That's weird, isn't it? It's the only one doing it. Pete said not for me. That's strange. Sabu said 6 Newcastle Browns in and still sober. Oh, put a bit of vodka in it as well, I said. MS Martin said, Mike, have you heard of the Starlight Scope Vietnam era? No, not heard of that. Well, I don't think so anyway. Neil Blight said, the gun laws in most EU countries are based on, some terrorists killed some people with it illegally obtained weapon. Let's make it harder for our citizens to legitimately own weapons. That'll help. Yeah, it's exactly what they did with that's why the DAX are changed, isn't it? Because terrorists had converted ones on it, or that twat in whatever country it was selling loads of like really easy to reconvert ones. Weapons officer makes a loud noise as well. Yeah, does it? Oh yeah, that's the scopes in it. Samuel, right, mate? This is another couple of entrenching tools from the military. Keep on hand, sharpened. I have got one of them folding shovels. But I ain't got it in here. Stephen John said Nuki Brown hasn't been the same since they changed the brewery. I ain't had one of them for probably, I don't know, at least the late 1990s. I used to occasionally buy them because I used to like the big bottles. They do big bottles of them, don't they? Bigger than your normal bottles. They're probably a pint on it. Every now and then I'd get a couple of them to go with my Tenant Super. Bullfrog said, just boring Heineken tonight. Burner said, I distilled my own now, much cheaper. Yeah, it is. It's good, isn't it, making your own? Costs you virtually nothing. I'm smart and said, Mike, do you like creepypasta, the Rust and Sleep It, right? I've not ever seen a lot of that kind of stuff, but I know a bit of the creepypasta kind of stuff, but I don't ever go on there. Sam said, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Folds in thirds. Ian Jump said, yeah, they were nice in the 90s. Rumble Sabu said, my missus makes loud noise, but she's still very dangerous. He said, I hope they don't give us the same gun laws as the US has. There'd be murders galore. We'd have no wildlife left after a week or two. Then wankers would start on people's pets. Yeah, I agree with you. I actually prefer our laws how they are here, because I actually think if we had the laws America had, I'd probably be long dead, mate, or have killed someone and been in prison. You know, I wouldn't be here now anyway. I tell you that, if we had them gun laws. But then again, if you've had those gun laws for a long time, I think the people are more used to it, aren't they? But yeah, yeah, I don't think I'd be around if it was. Bullfrog said, tenants, that is what we bought in Scotland, the yellow cans Jack and Victor buy. Yeah. Which one would that be, though? Was that, I don't know if that was Tenant Super was. It was Tenant Super look like nowadays. Tenant Super blue. Images. Yeah, that's the normal one. Tenant Super, let's see what Tenant Super looks like now, which is 9%. Yeah, Tenant Super is 8% now. It's gone down a bit then. I thought it was 9%. No, it is, yeah. It's 8% now, but it was 9% and it was blue. Yeah, that's what I used to drink. Colonel said 6 litres, 10 quid. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? What you can make in your own is virtually it costs you nothing. Kingship Warrior, he said, spikes aren't sharp, but they're pointy. I heard of the UK guy who made an assault rifle with nothing but stuff from the hardware store. to prove our pointless gun control. Weapons stuff said the slingshot. Yeah, that guy made a Sten gun style gun. They locked him up for it. Marcus Bratton. Americans in the main are very gun disciplined. Yeah, that's sort of what I was trying to get at. The more used to it you are with guns, you would be more disciplined and you'd be more used to them, wouldn't you? Yeah, gun discipline is definitely a good way to put it. Richard Smith said, Mike, did you see that level cut resistant shirt that Russian hacker tested? No, I saw your comment about it though, but I'll have a look later because I've literally only, before I was on this chat, I was only in my bedroom for like half an hour. I've been doing loads of shit today, but nothing really productive. But Hulu said, I stopped drinking alcohol a long time ago, but my wife drinks. I make her cocktails, Retinol and Coke usually, then goes fishing. I'm as smart as cars kill more people than wars. Fact. Yeah, ban cars. Ban them all. Bullfrog did no, not super. It's the 4%. It's yellow with the red tea. Just bought it simply because it's still going. They're on the pension, remember. Emma said, I don't think it's so much about the laws, it's about education. I've had guns since I was a kid. I also proper fun etiquette before allowing to carry. Yeah, proper gun etiquette. Yeah, that's another good way to put it as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. Americans are you're more used to having guns, so you know how to react with them and around them. If we suddenly had guns, I think it'd go mad over here. You know what I mean? We've got guns in this country, but if everyone could suddenly carry them with a very unrestricted license, so. Sabu said, normally at home I drink 8 cans of the same percentage, don't feel slightly pissed, but at the pub I've half a pint and I feel pissed. Yeah, I'm like that. But then I'm like that at home as well. I only need one drink and I start feeling it, but then I can drink all night there. Weapons, I've said, flu kills more people than wars. Regular flu is generally 1,000 deaths per year. Big strains of flu can be million. Things that were, yeah, he did prove the point of this. Bullfrog Winston drinks it and an old you wanker. Firewolf said, hi, weapon at the side, a bit like, oh, good that you're on, mate. Hope you're all right. Pete said, weed never killed no one, it never. Slingshot Warrior said, I hope I sold you on the tactical pitchfork. I'll have a think about it. You know, if they start banning things over here, I definitely would. It's just I don't know if I'd be able to carry a tactical pitchfork, that's all. Bullfrog said the weapon stuff, it kills old people and kids sometimes, not healthy adults. Ian Ferry said, I'm thinking of buying a crossbow. Any recommendations? Well, what kind of, if you've not ever bought a crossbow before, I'd recommend going for one of the standard £150 recurves, like you can see there, because you can change the prod to a weaker prod if you don't like it, or you can go even higher, a stronger prod. They're easy maintenance, the recurves. If you go on blades and bows, they should still have them on there. I'll have a look quickly for you. See what ones they still do. Right, hang on. I'll put a link on when I've they are. They only do the £175 one at the minute, but you can buy a weaker prod. So I wouldn't actually recommend a £175 really. But I would recommend getting something like this one, like the Jaguar, Armex Jaguar, but with a weaker prod, £150 prod. But you can buy this and you can get a replacement prod. Put that on easy enough. That's my recommendation. I wish every bit was allowed to carry a sword. Yeah, that'd be good. But then I don't know, because we'd all be having sword fights on a Friday night. Marcus said, Samuel, where are you from, bud? Bullfrog with weapon stuff. I read that, didn't I? Samuel said, Peach, Natural weed anyway, that synthetic crap I don't trust. Now, what's documentary on synthetic weed? And it sounds demented, like actually probably is dangerous. Ninjum said it's the nitrous gas used in pub beer that gets you drunker. No, I didn't know that. What was it? Not on the street, Marcus. Pete said recurve, £120 plus. Bullfrog said university should be forced to lecture students how to use a washing line in a fucking bin. Yeah, washing line, washing machine. Linux Z said the slingshot or swords are a great weapon if you've been trained to use them. If you haven't, they're just a sharp metal stick. Colonel said £175 are fucking hard to pull. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't actually recommend a £175 one. But that's all gear blades and both sell now. For the recurve one anyway. Pete said back when I had a crossbow before that boat accident, I had a £175 one and I had to use a cocking rope. I know a lady who'd been perfect for UWC. She's superb English longbow archer. Oh, nice. Yeah. As I said, spice, black mamba, and monkey dust and synthetic weed. Oh, I didn't know that, but yeah, if it is, well, that says it all then, doesn't it? Pete said, yeah, fake weed is called spice. That shit kills. Like I said, Manchester streets are full of idiots knocked out on spice. Yeah, and the prisons, aren't they? Because it was still legal to I don't know why they, things like that. Prisons being rife with fucking spice. They may have changed the law now, but if you knew that the prisons were rife with spice and like everyone was in there fucking killing each other over it, fucking killing people, committing suicides and all that, wouldn't you just fucking change the law and make it legal, not straight away? But they don't. They like to just leave it. Till you have to get like families fucking protesting and shit. They may have done it now, but I know for ages, like years, spicing that was like totally legal in prisons. And they were all fucked out their faces on it. So maybe they're folding space. Oh, that's some June in it. So they require training, and tomahawk would be a perfect weapon for a layman. Like I said, cross the top corner, and they go from LV to Utah. No man's right said, Mike, customize a belt for shitted Van Tourniquet by putting more holes. Great idea. Yeah, good point. Very good point. Crossbows cockinade, not just to ease draw weight, but align string better. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. It does. I've always noticed that on that one, that using that cockinade, that strings it perfectly, doesn't it? Dumble Sour I really missed the 80s and 90s with all these pointless weapon bans. Bullfrog said, Slingshot Mike can have my bird after I have finished my job with her in a few weeks. She smells like cigarettes and I hate smokers. Hopefully she'll fit in a parcel. I don't bunch to have opens yet. Nice. Oh, they are. Well, no, you want to send it to me. I was going to say, Slingshot, you'll be getting one. But as I've said, politician logic, ban knives at the slightest problem, leave horrific legal drugs for sale for years. Yeah, totally demented, isn't it? But for years I was letting that go in the prisons, The worst place it could be done. I suppose they was just their mentality was probably always not hurting the public. Not hurting us, the politicians, because we don't have to deal with the prisoners. But just because you're in prison, don't mean you might not have done something that bad. And getting driven to fucking suicide, or getting on that shit or whatever. I'm back in a minute. My man's about said, Mike, would you do a slingshot review? Yeah, I could do. I've got a couple. I'm just crap with them. I can't fucking shoot a fucking slingshot really. It saved my life at the minute, but I'll have a good old practice. Hector said, crossbow, the R9 looks interesting in the William Tell folding limbs. Very nice. Yeah, I have heard that R9, though, they're sort of lying about the power in it. It's not very powerful, supposedly, but I don't know. Ian Farry said, how does the cocking aid work? It's this thing here. I don't know if you can see it. You put that bit over the back stock. You put these over the string, and then you pull these handles. It's just a cocking rope, really. Bristol said they used to say that drugs in prison kept the peace. Yeah, not that allspice shit, didn't I tell you? Weed might have, normal weed. Bristol said they used to say, I read that. Richard Smith said, also, you can't cock a crossbow with proper form like you can deadlift in a bar. You end up bending far forward, which is hard on the lower back. Guinness Brasket said, I wonder how many rounds that automatic bat holds. Just one 50 caliber. Karen said, cocking age is a must for £175. Yeah, especially that them recurves, not recurves, the compounds. Yeah, I've never shot that one without a cocking aid. Mark said, I'm crap with a slingshot too. Yeah, I'm terrible with them, mate. I've got two over there, two Black Widows, but I'm shit with them. Wolfrog said, Liam can have her then. They're the same age. I'll send you a Bible instead. I said, remember the triangle pipe dagger you made? You can make spikes, your tactical pitchfork that way. Yeah, very good idea. My man Spartan said, fight a zombie with a butter knife or a werewolf with a mop. Zombie with a butter knife, definitely. I reckon a fucking werewolf with a mop. Yeah, I think you'd last very long. Double Salboo said the weapon stuff I know, mate, but a knife is a knife, no matter how it looks. Till a pointy end. I agree banning ballistic knives, but any other is the same generic thing. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't really mean that, Jumbo Sabu. It was more about that they'll ban knives that don't need banning, but they don't ban all these terrible drugs. That's what he meant, really. Yeah, it's the mop silver. Yeah, that'd make a difference. Ian said, thanks for your advice, much appreciated. Yeah, for a new a new first time crossbow, get a recurve, try and get £150 or a bit less. Yeah. And then if you like that, go up to compound possibly, but there's a lot more to go wrong with a compound, and when it breaks, they're pretty much fucked. Oh, I must have said a silver mop, but then again, you still got to try and pierce the werewolf with the mop, ain't you? Richard Smith said 150 crossbows aren't too bad to cock by hand, but after 100 shots, it's no fun shooting. Yeah, exactly. I think that's why I said I'm good with a slingshot. I hope you would be as well. Yeah, Marcus said the clues in the man. Bullfrog said new step ladder today. Bit of rust and only just got in the car. 4 steps. Wonder what student needed it for. Who knows? Hiding stuff in the loft. Probably. Nick Review said banned knives. They banned. You know what that is. Firewolf said just sorted out my display shelf out of sunlight and only put the cheek filter, gas mask, and helmets on the show. Yeah, you don't want anything on that gets sun damaged. I'm about to say, a lot of people hated this movie, but I loved it. An Interview with a Vampire. I don't think I've ever seen that one, you know. Double Taboo said the weapons. I don't know, I couldn't get it all in, as I can post too much at one time, bud. Marcus said, well, I love the interview. Yeah, I've never seen it, I don't think. That got Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise in it. Actually said, I'll give up, can't type for Then not Z said it's logical, really. If druggies die from bad drugs, then there's fewer of them to worry about. Yeah, I suppose. Pete said I'm good with the peach. Well, flat bands are the easiest to shoot. Ian said, good night, all. Early shift tomorrow. Yeah, see you later, mate. Just before you go, if you're still there, Ian, I was talking to my American mate earlier, and he was talking about someone called Ian, but he kept saying Jan. I never bothered correcting him. I will next, though, if you keep saying Jan. Yeah, Ian, so Jan. PJ rat trapping, just having a double vodka and coke. I'm as bad, yeah, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. Actually, doing to step ladders. I was in a loft with a wife. Big dark waste of space. Still, the kids like her. And as he said, the interview book is better than the film, in my opinion. Once I said regular people could legally buy synthetic weed though and die on their first try. Yeah, that's a good point, Liam. We dismissed it. I'm a terrible shot with a slingshot, but okay shot with a recurve bow. Yeah, I don't know what it is with slingshots. I'm crap with them. I think I don't trust them either. I'm always convinced the bands are going to come off or something and hit me in the eye. Because you're pulling something back that it's like coming right back at your face, isn't you? Whereas it's a bit different with other things. Kerno said, do you have any preppers watching your channel? Yeah, I think so, Kerno. Some of the ones in here would probably say they're preppers. Definitely do get some preppers, yeah. Bullfrog said, just smoke natural weed and nothing that shit will kill you. Bird said, I haven't seen glow in the dark on here in a few days. No, he was on a couple of weeks ago. Was you on when he said he changed his name to just glow in the dark now and said he'd retired from his job or was retiring in a couple of days within talking to us, and then said he'd be back on. Maybe he's on holiday, maybe he's having a break from between jobs or something. He said he might be working abroad as well. He said the weapons stuff, yeah, you think the government could care about that? Yeah, weapons have just said, yeah, he's just glow in the dark now. Where am I? Things that warrior practice makes perfect. Pete. That's why we need to do it in America. That's why when you thought America didn't legalise weed. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mark, I do wear safety glasses, but I'm still convinced it's going to come back at me in the face or something. The bans. Bullfrog said slingshot Mike the Menace, let's say. Liam said he has retired then, Liam. Yeah, that's what he said, yeah. Said he took early retirement to us. Who knows? You know. Mike Batley said, I know, but I'll get into it. I'm asking Mike, you are washed up on a desert island full of natural food and small game. What item would you complement your situation? Probably a machete or a good survival knife. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too tired for this today. The hard questions. Probably, yeah, some kind of decent knife. Firewolf. Oh yeah, and you got no fire then, have you? Oh, I don't know. Flint striker. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, flint striker. Firewolf said, I'm too poor to be a prepper. I mean, I've got 3 cans in the cupboard. And he said, only because there are huge outcry about it. Samuel said, I guess I could call myself a prepper, prefer to be self-sustaining and well-stocked. Yeah. I'll agree with you there, Sam. Sabu said, I thought he had 2 years left, if I recall. Due to synthetic weed, if the immigrant didn't take up so much space, weed We'd have room to grow real weed like we used to. Firewolf said I'm in the army cadets though. All right. Anthony Cook said, are you making the pistol quivers, pal? Yes, I am. I'll be making them soon if you're interested. Ant, send me if you haven't already, send me an email. In this, below this video, in the description is my email. It says about donations. Just ignore that. But the WeaponCollector 1 email, send an email to that saying, just titled crossbow quivers. And I might have one ready for you in couple of weeks at most. I've got the Kydets. The Kydets came yesterday. I just need some of the mounts. So yes, I definitely am. It's just getting the stuff. Firewolf said so. Rifle training and shit. Yeah, I went with my mate to cadets, but I never joined it. But they used to let me join in. Slingshot War said my video will give you helpful tips. Yeah, if I want slingshot tips, I'll come to you, Slingshot War, definitely. Marcus said, nice one. I'll definitely check out your stuff. I was talking to Marcus, but I would go to his anyway. Wolfrock said, cadets, how old are you, Firewolf? Army, just a tool of the leftist government, as Jet Striker has said many times. Yeah, I don't know if he's even from the UK. Bullfrog. Slingshot War said, I hope to see you build a tactical pitchfork. It would be a fun video to watch. Pete said, carbon steel machete, probably a cold steel one. I said I'll give it a go. Randy Quaid said I was kidnapped by aliens 10 years ago. I don't know whether to say good for you or not, because, yeah. My man Spartan said being knowledgeable can pay your way and shit hit the fan. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah. He is from the UK. Yeah, I never know, because we get quite a few from all over the place on here. Firewolf. You know, just because you're in the cadets, that don't mean, I know loads of people who've been in cadets, don't mean they ever had a, they was ever going to join the army. Might just like wearing camouflage and getting all the guns. Can't see anything wrong with that. And knowing military stuff. Rita Smith says, speaking of safety, glad I got the protective archery glove. Had an arrow snap in half today when I shot it. It gave no warning when it happened. Yeah, it can be very dangerous, potentially. You know, at the same time, it's not. But yeah, you want to be prepared, don't you? Cautious. Anthony Cook said, nice one, will do. Bible said, Bullfrog, I agree, but I mean, I just do it for the adrenaline. I'm from the UK. Apparently wants Bullfrog to explain himself. Pete said, did you get probed? I never brought that up, Pete, because you never know if normally when I get a comment like that, it's someone just about to troll. No, maybe not. No, they've got proper videos around here, so it's all going a bit. China fatting up. Good comedy today. South has been. Yeah, all right. Maybe he's not a troll then. Not the actual real Randy Quaid, is it? Someone go on there and check the videos, and I don't think it is. Sam said, Peter, I think he was being probed while taking his profile picture. Well, the profile picture actually is Randy Quaid. But the Randy Quaid person has actually got videos, so yeah. I suspect he might not be a troll. Or the trolls that have no bloody videos and, you know, come on just to try and fuck everything up. Next video, so rifle training. I'll put that in good knowledge to have. You may not own a firearm, but shit hit the fan, you may acquisition one. I've trained my lot on replication training firearms. Yeah, that's what I mean. So you don't need to. I know loads of kids who've been in the cadets, and I don't think any of them ever joined the army. Wolfman said the British army is run by leftists, and the Labour government used them in the Iraq and Afghan wars. Not many does the same in Syria. I'm not smart. I was in the cadets for one day, bunch of idiots running it. Later, I was in the rifle reserves until I slipped disc and whatever like that. Yeah, like I said, I used to go with my mate who was in the cadets, and I used to just go just because he went, and I was hanging around with him. We'd go down there, and I'd get to mess around in the guns and watch him do their fucking marching and that. And yeah, he did join the army though, but a lot of the ones I know didn't. Like I said, sausage fingers. Deans and Jump said, I was in cadets, couldn't join the army due to medical record. It was good fun. Still wish I could have joined. Russian stuff said he's got the MIBs in his profile as well. I saw. Man. Yeah, he's got some. Yeah, he can stay on. Feel free to join in, Randy Quaid. We just weren't sure because we get a lot of trolls on here, and I wasn't sure at first if you was starting to troll us. All folks said they chuck injured veterans on the street and made friends of mine redundant for no reason. Yeah, that kind of stuff's terrible. Jump so Bill, I was in the army, cadets, put me right off. All that smoking and drinking tea. Things that worry said, I wonder what Weapons Tough 93 would look 80s style. Oh, I don't know. Probably not much different, if I'm honest. Jump Sabu said, Dean, I'm saying here, mate, medical condition fucked me right up. Things that worry said, I like in National Lampoons. Firewolf said, same medical record denies everyone in the UK pretty much might join reserves possible as my medical was very mild but still potentially deniable. I'm not smart. The British Army treats their men like shit. The Navy and the RAF gets all the budget. Pete said, would I have a bigger glasses? I don't know what the hell you're on about now, Pete. You've lost me there. Rebels officer, I have several things making me unfit to serve. Doubt they'd care when they need cannon fodder if someone kicks off, though. Yeah, exactly. Turner said, bullfrog, all governments make full use of their military. Exo said, no disrespect. No disrespect. After the Falklands, we practically stopped defeating the enemy, but engaged them for a sustainable period. Industrial military complex, you mentioned Iraq, Afghanistan. Bullfrog said, Firewolf, if you don't want your life fucked up, don't join the army. You'll be treated better as a binman. Pete said, oh, if I was in 80s stuff. Sorry, yeah, I was getting mixed up. You know, I'm quite behind with the comments. Yeah, I reckon Liam would still have his head shaved. He would, in the 80s, he'd probably have a skinhead and wear a bomber jacket. That's what I mean. That's pretty much what he wears now sometimes, doesn't he? So, yeah. Also, I heard of criminal record for certain offences you weren't allowed to join either. I didn't know that. Chris said the Navy gets gravy and the Army gets beans. See you later, Ryan Spartans. Good having you on, mate. Thanks for Warren said I could picture W93 with a mullet. I said then they made Tony Blair Middle East peace envoy for adding insult to injury. Yeah, legal war crime, Tony Blair guilty. Yeah, exactly. Meadow Gamer said, what? Did not say, you said exactly what I was thinking. That's why I sat here all silent, thinking, oh, I've got nothing to talk about now. It's all fucking politics bollocks. Pete said, maybe a bit earlier, but I'm looking for winter surplus clothing. Winter's coming. Yeah. I might need some new clothes soon. A lot of my stuff ain't fitting me now. Too big. But at least when stuff's too big, you can still wear it. You can at least put a belt on. But I won't mind a new jacket, because my bomber jacket, I've got one sort of crap one that has a zip, but it's the padding's going a bit and all that, and got a bit paint spots on it. And then my other good one, the zip's broke. Samuel said, Mike, is your bro doing good? I haven't seen him post lately. Funny thing is, I noticed that and forgot to mention to him. Yeah, he's all right. Sam, I don't know why he ain't been uploading though. Yeah, I'll have to ask him. But yeah, maybe he just ain't got any ideas at the minute. And Marcus said, Sam, he's just posted a video 2 minutes ago. Oh, that wasn't aimed at you, Bullfrog, anyway. That wasn't aimed like specifically at you. It was just it was getting a little bit political for me, and I was running out of, because I could just read them out and then I've got nothing to say though. No, that wasn't aimed at you specifically, Bullfrog. Where the fuck am I? Actually, said weapon stuff agreed, ludicrous. I'd say get used, self-support, virgin on slippery slope. Weapon stuff said that the Gorka thing I is brilliant. Still too hot to test it. DJ Rap Dragon said hello, mate. I'm on the fucking wrong thing again, aren't I? It's better. No, don't worry about that, Bullfrog. Where am I? Crystal said, I would like to know why the RAF called Roger. Pete said, so if I Google Gorka, will I see the one you have then? There's a winter clothing. Just got a Miltech M65 jacket. Impressed. Richard said, can't wait to film the spear video when I get this new camera. Yeah, it'd be good. Gano and Bullfrog, if you want to have a conversation together, carry on. But just make sure you every time you write to each other, put your names in it, like Kerno has, Bullfrog, and then I'll know you two are just chatting with each other, and I'll just I'll go around you, like I do with sometimes Jumble Sabu and Blow in the Dark talk about stuff together that I can't really talk about because I don't know nothing about it. You two carry on. I just won't read your comments out. It's just because I can't join in with it. I've got nothing to say. But yeah, you can carry on. I'll just make sure you put each other's names in. Say at Kerno, at Bullfrog, and then I'll just I can ignore them then and carry on with stuff I can talk about. Looking where I'm up to now. Marcus said to Extra Zulu, nice. I was looking at one classic, the Alpha Industries version. Awful for Colonel Mike doesn't like politics. Yeah, the thing is, because I don't like go into it much, I ain't got nothing I can contribute. So it then just becomes me reading out comments that I don't even know what they're about half the time. Or I don't have no, well, I do with the politics, I know what they're about, but I've no interest in it. Pete said, looks good, Liam. Rick said, when I will film the medieval mace build after spear video. Both of I've said enough anyway. Some sort of I can't talk to Glow in the Dark, you ain't here. You're like Billy No, mates. Pete said, I'm thinking I'm going to get a Russian winter coat from World War II times. Yeah, nice. The Pro Force, yeah, still going strong. Yeah, just about. It's said to Marcus, yeah, mate. One down point, Velcro. We'll get the housewife out, put buttons in, then add a EE kit, inliner, cords, etc. Jumbo Sabu just like being a cop. Right. Once I said an M65 jacket will keep you fairly dry and warm. What is an M65 jacket? Is it what I think it is? Oh, STEM, yeah. Is that the old Rambo jacket? Can't quite tell. I said this has been fun. I have to go. I hope we see a tactical pitch talk soon. I'll have a look into it, mate. See if it's worth me doing it. See you later. Pro Force said, what about clothing that keeps you cool? Pro Force said, basically everyone here and anyone with a brain hates the three main parties in the UK, and that's the end of the story. Yeah, well, that's it. That is exactly right, Bullfrog. Yeah, couldn't agree with you more there. Rambo Sabu said, Rambo jacket, mate. Yeah, old M65. I said, yeah, you can get them in almost any colour or pattern. Liner can be removed for summer. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Rob, all right, mate. Good to see you on. Kearney said, Bullfrog, you have some good points, but all the government's being left us, really. I read it out then. Website said Terminator. Oh, yeah, actually, there's a lot of people. What film, didn't they? He said, I don't like any political parties. They're all cunts in one way or another. Yeah, well, that's how I would put it. And that's why I don't have no political interest, really, because I don't vote, because I wouldn't vote for any of them cunts. And the only one who is worth voting for, the government would probably find some way of making sure that the votes weren't fucking done properly anyway. So. But I probably will vote next time, even though I don't want to. I don't want to be on the electoral register, because you'll be surprised how easy you are to find once you're on that. Not that I'm hiding, but once you're on that electoral register, you pretty much can't hide from the government then, if you ever wanted to. Zulu said the Pro Force, one should layer clothes. Good waterproof is vital. Merino wool, but it's expensive. Pete said I have M65, not a genuine one though. Pro Force said, do you like the BO7 tactical? It's not a tactical. Let me have a look. I don't know if I'll have a look at that one, Pro Force. Oh yeah, I've got one of them. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's all right. My favourite tactical pen, though, is this one. Marcus Brantley said, I always need pockets, never have enough pockets. Yeah, that's why I like the bomber jackets, because they got the 4 on your body and then the arm one. Is that Spaz 12 a Diak or that's Kermit down? So that's a BB gun, that Spaz 12. Jumbo Sabu said, personally, if you can get one, get an old Gore-Tex jacket, US one. I've worn one nearly every day since 2009. It's still going strong. Marcus said, go on the unlisted version. I didn't even know that existed, mate. Jumbo said, didn't have my dad's M65 US version from Nam. Oh, bloody hell. That's good. Victor Zulu said M65 career onwards, fishtail Parker was winter over, rainproofing was poncho. So when we had all the snow recently, wore a good vest, a wool jumper and M65 with liner over that. Made me too hot at times. That was our boosted Alpha Industries, do a good M65 jacket. Marcus said, Sammy and nice, have you got his meat cans too? I was hoping for cold weather this winter so I can test my Gorka. Meant to be good up to minus 15 to 30 roughly. Yeah, bloody hell. Norfolk said, "Are you into army clothes like Liam is, Mike?" To be honest, I only have the MTP shirt and trousers. I don't collect it. Now, I don't actually bullfrog. The fact that I have any military clothes is really just a coincidence. Like the bomber jackets, you know, they are technically military clothes, but that's not the reason I have them. And when I wear combat trousers, I like those because the amount of pockets. No, I've not really got any interest in military clothes, really. Only the fact that a lot of it's good stuff. But yeah. Now, all of the sort of military stuff I have for clothes, it's just coincidence, really. Cam said, no, but I have a P38 can openers. Cam said, do you own a brand of Spas 12? No, it's like a real, I don't know what it is, Cam. It's a very cheap one. I'll have a quick look if you want. Oh, no, it's ASGK. It's ASGK. Yeah. It's ASGK. Yeah. It says ASGK on there, yeah. Marcus said, I love US mess kits. Some Sabu, the mods swore by the old Fishtail Parkers. Probably thought some of them get a crossbow. Should someone get a crossbow or pellet air rifle first? I'd probably say get an air rifle first. Pete said, thanks for reminding me. I can just put the liner back in the M61 and combo. With that Ushanka hat and fluffy buff scarf, and I'm good to go for winter. I've owned a lot of airsoft weapons. I'm wondering on the brand, as it looks rather nice. Well, that looks nice, but it's not very strong now. I don't know if it's damaged inside. Comment said ASGK Tokyo Maori Spas 12 very sought after. Oh, I did not know that. Tony said, Mike, your most powerful vote is a no vote. Every vote. Everyone vote none of the above. Yeah, good point. Introduce an extra pockets, quick way, best fishing easier. All right. I'm going to skip some of the comments, and some of it's just people talking to each other at the minute. Samuel said to Marcus, I have an old canvas butt pack, also held everything they needed, mess kit inside, poncho, liner straps inside. No. Wolfox had made any money towards PSN today, trafficking those quivers. No, not yet. Someone on here has pretty much just ordered one, though. I got the Kydex yesterday. I don't know if I showed it, did I? No, I wouldn't have, because I wasn't on stream, was I? Yeah, should be selling some soon. I've got to wait for the mounts to come, but I might be able to take some mounts off of something else, use them, and then just replace those with the ones I get later. Pete said, makes me lol when all the old guys have fishing vests on and don't go fishing. Yeah, that's for all the pockets, isn't it? That means you'd laugh at me. I'd be tempted to do that. Matt wears a vest like that sometimes. But all them pockets you can put stuff in. Kermit said, Maori Spars 12 reference, 169 quid. Oh, nice. Marcus said that Pete, I go fishing. Oh. Just a little info for you there. Golden nugget. Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate that. I think I've got a couple of guns up there that are actually quite rare now, or definitely be hard to get. The only problem is a lot of them now can't sell them. Actually, you said Pete, yeah, laugh, but the kit you conceal. I got a fishing vest off a gear vest to wear it out. No, I wouldn't. Well, I doubt I'd walk up the shop with it, but when I was going to go down the woods, I was going to wear it, but it was too small for me. So I ended up selling it. Weapons officer, I can't remember who it was now, but had someone harassing me about my mess kits and canteens at one point. That's so. Kermit said, is that a Webley Tempest you have as well? That is a Webley, but it's a Webley Mark 1. So it's one of the really, really old ones. Tony said, well, I'm out. The American football team is playing tonight, and I need to make the beer run before. Everyone have a great weekend. Yeah, see you later, Sam. Good to see you on, mate. I'll tell Mark you asked after him, and yeah, see if he'll come back on stream soon. Pete said, just get a coat with loads of pockets, not a fishing vest. Yeah, but the sort of pockets aren't where you want them, or it might be hot. Yeah, so everyone's different, aren't they? DJ Rat Trap and Night or rat hunting soon. See you later, mate. Good luck with your rat hunting. Hope you get loads. Biscuits are great to collect. I love Dutch stuff too. If someone who wanted a video on them, despite not having no interest, and despite you having no interest in him, then he got funny because he said, "Why do you not own them?" Yeah, bizarre freak shows, aren't they? No, wear it under your jacket, inside out, or you can get in the pockets. Kermit said, shame I can't link my weapon collection, mainly airsoft rifles. I do like my guns. Yeah, well, you can tell I do. That's the ones I display, but I have got more than that. Bristol said, Mike, is semi-auto 10 shots CO2 air pistols banned now? Well, not that I thought. I've not heard that. No, I'm pretty sure they're all right. I've not heard that, mate. Has anyone else heard that? I've not heard that in the slightest. No, I don't know. Wolf said, Mike does not have a lot of money. He is not the career criminal he once was. He's learnt his lesson after his jail sentence for a major heist. Now he hasn't found God, but soon we'll find PSN. yeah, definitely won't be finding God, mate. Yeah, hopefully that PSN will be coming years worth to me soon. Proforce, are full auto airguns banned in the UK? Or the 357? I don't know about the 357, but I don't know about the full auto airgun. I don't think they've ever really been a thing over here, have they? I've never seen one, but I'm not sure. Like a proper air gun, you get automatic BB guns, can't you? Then he said, what do you think of the new British carrier HMS Queen Elizabeth? Worth the money? You know what? I didn't even know that was a thing. Kermit Down said, so long as the air rifles are under 12 foot-pound pressure, they're legal, regardless of what shape they come in. Yeah, that's right. This is my local gun shop said they were banned. Well, maybe they was having you on there, Bristol. I've not heard that, mate. Semi-auto 10-shot CO2 air pistols. No, I've not heard that they're banned. I've got a semi-auto 32-shot one there. I've got a semi-auto 8-shot one there. I've got a semi-auto 12-shot one there. And I've got a semi-auto 10-shot one there. I've never ever heard them being banned. And I would have to pay attention to that because, as I just mentioned, he says full auto air guns are illegal in the UK. Yeah, as I say, I'd never heard of one. Bullfrog said, hopefully God doesn't find you, Mike. When you see a beardy fellow knock at your door, it's either him or a psychotic delivery rider. Like I said, if there was a God, he'd forgive everything, wouldn't he? Marcus had never seen a full auto air gun over here. No, I haven't. And Bullfrog, I don't even know what delivery is, really, I don't think. What is that? The delivery thing? Or is that the kind of food serving one, isn't it? Weapons of full auto air guns have been banned here since forever, unless They are under 2 joules or something, and therefore an airsoft gun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Proforce said I saw a full auto air gun on YouTube on a Dutch site. Yeah. Rob said, so what's a good 12-foot band air rifle that's cheap? Liam will be able to answer that. A couple of them Gammos. There's a Gammo one, isn't there? BSA one. It was automatic. It's an offence to change the sears in any firearms from semi to full auto or single action to semi. They're not easy. There's a British company that makes them, but they're only sold abroad because they can't sell them here. Bullfrog. Kerner said, Bullfrog, God loves this man. Kermit Dan said, full auto air guns are illegal, but stated under 2 joule rule as they come class of firearms. I assume it would need to be metal BBs as skirted around would jam, I imagine. Yeah. Bullfrog said, Hagrid doesn't know Mike. Mike is a bitter rival of Harry Potter and his homeboy Weasley. Once was a Gamma BSA and some SMK guns are very good despite being cheap. Yeah. Both BB guns are limited to 0.08 joules. And you need to go a permit here. Oh no, I forgot about that, Liam. I completely forgot. You know what? Did you send me a link to that? Because if you did, I've not even looked at it. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I could see why someone might say that I looked a bit like him, yeah. Fuck's sake. I'm trying to see if there's a picture where I could imitate it. Any fucking gun, anything other than a gun by the looks of it. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I just need a little fucking rosary, don't I? N.Z said the weapons are basically there, just like ordinary PCP or a magazine. They fire full auto. HZ said there's a TAC 4.55 semi-auto 177 caliber BB. Bullfrog said that's fucking flying. Yeah. They're a Harry Potter game, Mike, but you can't kill people like you can in the Corrie game. Calm it down, so there's only 2 joule limit. I was just reading some I don't know how many people was on. I think it's 370 foot per second here for AEG rifles. Yeah, I just looked up that Father Grigori Liam. Yeah, that did make me laugh. Definitely a resemblance there. Can't remember if you did send me some links last night. If you did, I must have not looked at them. No, I don't think you did in the end. No, the thing is, because if it's on the Twitch thing, I can't. It's hard to find them. Brothers, God bless the metric system. I'm at that age where I know both. I can do stuff in inches and centimeters. There are some of the old imperial stuff that I don't know. Oh yeah, I couldn't see it on my thing. It don't matter. I've had a look now. Yeah, it did make me laugh. Yeah, I'll ask you a little question, see if you can guess. Right, A4 thing of Kydex. How much do you reckon that cost me? Black, 1.5 millimeters. I want to see if anyone can guess the price. See if anyone knows the price. Better be a couple of you do straight away. Regardless, there's an actual law I think they passed on the power. Recommended limits of airsoft guns was 370 per second. But this is hard thermo plastic. I can't remember what you describe it as, but you heat it and it'll mold around things. I'll give you a clue. Some of you are way over, some of you are way under. Actually, that was a bit too obvious, wasn't it? Kermit said Kydex. Yeah, well, what did I say? £5 anyway. £5. £5. Yeah, Kermit down. Yeah, £5. Yeah, exactly. Leonard D said, I saw a video the other day where someone made an automatic crossbow powered by an electric motor. Wonder why no manufacturer has ever made one of those. I don't know. I do know from experience, though, from making crossbows, that a lot of the ones you see people make, including George Sprav, either wouldn't last more than 10 shots, they would break, or the prods are something like £30 draw. You know, I may be completely wrong because I've not seen the video you're talking about, Zed, not Z. Yeah, a lot of the ones I've seen look good, but they wouldn't really last. You know, I don't think you could sell them because they wouldn't last long enough. But I don't know. You know, that's just from what I've seen. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I don't know. I wonder why, if someone can make one at home, why can't a company take that idea, make it better, make it so that it would last for years, then sell it? I don't know, because in the old days, you know, there used to be they used to sell crossbows with the magazines that you could, you know, a magazine, and then that sort of just seemed to like disappear, and then people started making their own. You know, like George Sprav's crossbows with magazines. They used to sell them. There used to be crossbows you could buy that had a magazine. Yeah, Chinese ancient semi. Yeah, but yeah, they're very low. I'll tell you what I might do, Bullfrog. Eventually, I want to make a like a poor man's shit at the fan armor set. I might do that. Tom, you right, Tom? He said, "Have you ever thought about making your own longbow? Would love to see that." I'd have to have a think about it. Malk can. I've got a twin brother, JGR Survival. He makes bows. I've got one in here. This is one he made by hand. You can see that. I might pull it back because I haven't pulled it back for years. I need to give it a bit of a working in. If you hadn't pulled them phrases, you need to pull the string off of that. But yeah, I could give it a go. Tom John said, "How does it work? Who's cocking it?" Once I've said, but as said, low draw weight, pulling the leader back, cocks it. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these designs you see out there, they're not as good as they look, really. They're either very low draws or they wouldn't last 10 shots before breaking. Because the thing is, in a video, you can make something look like it fires every time. Stuff like that. But I'd have to watch the one that. But I know what Z0Z's saying though. Yeah, if someone can do that at home, why can't a company take that design, make it better, and sell it? Yeah, I don't know. It's like with Richard was saying, like with the Barnett crossbows that had the folding stocks, the rifles. No one does them anymore, and they don't. You know, they don't. They don't. No one makes them anymore. They're brilliant crossbows. Tom said, amazing. You can Fought from God knows how far. Yeah, hit folk from God knows how far. Yeah, I do like bows. Very knackering though. Pro4 said to Liam, I like your voice better with gas mask on. Is that weird? Bullfrog said, you and Mike should duel with lark weapons. Who, me and Matt, do you mean, or Liam and me or something? Tom said, anyone seen Alienist on Netflix? Pretty good show. No, I've never seen that. In fact, I don't really even know what it's about. Even though it's called The Alienist, it could be about anything, couldn't it? Aliens in the sky, illegal aliens. Eva. Betty Jack didn't have some fucking LARP dueling with the mayor. That'd have been interesting. Or maybe they did, I don't know. Surely they must have filmed more than just that one video. Might not have, but that surprised me when the mayor was in that though. As I said, my problem with a lot of the HEMA stuff is the foam plastic are not representative of the real weight of weapons. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's not realistic in the slightest unless it's the same weight and stuff like that. Moves differently, you can move quicker. Not realistic, really, is it? A lot of people don't. That's what I mean. Similar thing with that crossbow things. A lot of people don't think that. They don't register it. Weapons officer saw a guy doing a halberd one, but it was so plasticky it didn't behave at all like halberd. No, exactly. Then not Z said the Barnet crossbow. You mean? Yeah. Barnet Commando. They go for a bit of cash now. Second hand. I suppose the new Armex 2 is based on it. Yeah, but what I mean, generally, no one makes a rifle version of it, do they? Full size rifle version. It's bizarre. Oh, you've got all them pistol ones that do it, but none of the rifle ones do, even though they used to be made. Yeah, I know about the price of them as well. Yeah, someone offered me 700 quid for my broken one. Mad, isn't it? Wolfrock said the mayor does not excel at combat like Jack. He uses noise volume and his mayoral powers. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Tom said, I'm living in London now from Yorkshire. Any good spots down south for hiking and getting out and about? People keep telling me about South Downs. Yeah, I've heard the South Downs is good. I don't know anywhere else I could tell you, though. Someone else might be able to tell you, though, mate. Bristol said, I have 4 hunting bows hung on the wall. I use them occasionally. Norfolk said, yeah, Jack defeated him with his LARP arm. Yeah. The Pro4 said, what weapons are banned in the UK because of BS reasons? Like nunchucks banned here because you can strangle with it. Well, I don't know what ones. I don't know like the reasons, but flick knives are banned. No, you still own them. But most things that are banned over here, you can still actually own them at the minute. So you get things like knuckle dusters, flick knives, ballast songs and that you can still actually own. You just can't buy them, sell them, import or export them. But very soon they're going to make it so that they can't be owned in your house. So technically you can't get new ones of those items, I say, and a load of ninja stuff like ninja stars. But yeah, you can't get new ones of them technically, because if you're getting them, you're illegally importing them. You can own them if you can get them. Weird. Weapons stuff did a lot of HEMA things remind me of children's plastic holotrons. Tom said a kitchen knife is legal, but illegal if you walk around with it. Yeah. Wolfrock said, I'm sorry, Mike, but I think Jack would defeat you in a duel. Yeah, he probably would. But if you asked him to duel me, I would guarantee you he would say no. Because I wouldn't duel him either. Kerno said, Tom said it's ridiculous. Next to do, so South Downs. Alfriston is nice. Lose. Where is it? If anyone's interested in weapons, westerns, That Bone Tomahawk is on tomorrow night on Film 4. We were talking about westerns earlier, weren't we? Yeah, Bone Tomahawk is going to be on Film 4 tomorrow at 11:20. So I suppose I could finish my stream if you want tomorrow at 11:20, and then we can all go and watch Bone Tomahawk on Film 4. Yeah, good film, isn't it, Tom? Pete said under 3-inch non-locking is all you can have. Marcus said Mike, series one of Boardwalk Empire. Boardwalk. I keep saying Broadwalk. Boardwalk Empire, £3.75. Well, I could always get the first one and then get the next one. Tom said, yeah, amazing film, Bone Tomahawk. Liam said, don't get it. Oh, yeah, I forget you mean LARP, Joel. Yeah. No, well, he's probably about 3-4 stone lighter than me anyway for a start, Bullfrog. So he's going to have speed on his side, isn't he? Marcus said, might be, yeah, might be cheaper piecemeal. Yeah, I'll get it eventually, Liam, whoever's mentioning it. Pro Force, George Sprav made a 3D shuriken because a ninja star has to be flat by law. Which is better than a traditional shuriken. That's good. Yeah, I've unsubscribed to him now. I just started to dislike his videos, but I like George Sprav. I was just me personally going off his videos. I like the stuff he makes, but just the way the videos are. Yeah, see you later, Pete, if you're going. Tom said I'm moving to Patagonia soon. Crazy, but should be there by Christmas. Erno said, how about Cody training? I don't know what any of that is. Bullfrog 3 to 4 stone lighter Jack is built to fuck. Yeah, I don't know how much he weighs, but yeah. He looks lighter than me, I tell you. Marcus said, never got into that stuff, Colonel. No, I don't know what half it is. Cody, training, show. Oh, like the video sharing places, whatever. Yeah, sorry. Tom said, do you drink? Yeah, occasionally. A couple. I used to be, I'm an alcoholic, really, recovering alcoholic. But I can sort of control it now. So I only really drink about 5 or 6 times a year now. But when I do drink, I do get proper, like, drunk out of my face. I'll have a look at them then, Colonel. I'll check them out later. Yeah, here's a guess, Bullfrog. How much do you reckon? Do you reckon Jack would be about the same weight as Conor McGregor? If he's about the same weight as Conor McGregor, yeah, he would be 3 stone lighter than me. So I can look up Conor McGregor's weight. Let me get back on that thing quickly. Same, to be honest. I went from every day to once a month. Yeah, I actually gave up for about 6 years. Yeah. Yeah. Bullfrog. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking at people. I don't really care how much Jack weighs. You know, I don't know. Who cares? You can ask him. Don't mean none of it means anything anyway, does it? Bullfrog said Liam Larp Halberd versus Michael Larp Penrith. Right, I'm going off in a couple of minutes, so if anyone wants any questions answered, ask them. Proforce, which would collapse first, the UK or the EU? EU, probably. EU, Liam says EU, I imagine, due to all the member states that don't like it. Don't know, Tom. Can't think off the top of my head. Yeah, see you later, Marcus. I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, can't see why not. Oh, yeah, forget you're working tomorrow, Liam. Yeah, I won't be able to beat Nelly in a race, Bullfrog, no way. I wouldn't say they're useless, Proforce, but I suppose they'd you can still get some use out of them. If you needed to cut a seat belt, if you needed to break a window, stuff like that. Yeah, it's past now. Cheers for joining everyone. I'll be on 8:30 tomorrow. I won't be so tired tomorrow because I'm going to go to bed in a minute. I'm going to have a nice fucking 8-hour sleep at least. Yeah, see you later, Bullfrog. See you later, Bristol, Rob, the Proforce, Zed Not Z, Marcus. Let's see who else is on. Rob, Bristol, Bullfrog, Kerno, Marcus, the Proforce, Tom, Liam, Zed Not Z. See you all later. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably finish at 20 past though, so we can go watch Bone Tomahawk. See you later.